bottom corner.
Yeah, so I got the fireball.
There we go. That looks good.
That's fine.
All right. Hello and welcome to Epic Interactions, where a couple guys, a couple girls get together, play some Dungeons and Dragons, drink some coffee, try and stay alive, have some fun. Yes, there is fresh coffee, so enjoy that. I am Juan Crespo, your Dungeon Master for this evening, as well as the players. As you can see, we have everybody in the house tonight. So we appreciate Lindsay. Atreya is back, as well as online over in... You're in Georgia, right? In Georgia, we got Jeremy Dunham. He's one of our newest players. If you...
Dunham? Jesse?
Yeah.
What? Oh, wow.
You're Jesse's brother?
Oh, dude,
I worked with Jesse.
More respect.
You literally can't see it in the face?
I knew Jesse for years. Well, on a
I
work
can see,
level.
but I just didn't put two.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that, actually. That
I know, you're we're in the whole wedding and best friends and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, I worked with him too.
So with the campaign, guys.
Hey.
Yeah, let's get this rolling. What are we doing?
All right, so announcements. Donations. We do take donations. Half of them go to the stream, and the other half go to military vets. We all have ties to them in some way, shape, or form, so we appreciate that. And as you can see, we do have better technology, so it actually should be working out pretty well. I apologize, no music tonight. The music, it's not really working with me right now, so for copyright things, I'd just rather keep it off. So we're going to be straight living it right now. Let's see. Some other stuff. Some people that were a part of Discord, the Discord channel, Nerd Brewery. It's a Tampa online Discord channel where a bunch of people get together and they do a bunch of different things. They do karaoke, they do board games, they do magic. They get together and just watch movies or just play board games or whichever. So definitely take a look on that. Go on there, have fun with them because we appreciate their help. We've also done a live stream and also kind of partnered up with Sunshine Games. Sunshine Games is a card store and board game store, trading, selling, buying right off of Fletcher and 75. So if you're ever in that area, feel free to stop by and enjoy the store there. They will be moving, I believe, in January, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, but it's just 2 doors down.
So it's just going to be the same area, just a little bit down, like a couple doors down. So
you might see me there.
Yeah, you might even see Baltimore there. Some other announcements. It has been brought to my attention, since we have everybody here, we might as well just bring it to the attention now, that some details have been miscalculated on my part, which is completely my fault, which I apologize for. It gets kind of hectic up here, but Baltimore is going through every single episode, taking his own notes, so he's letting me know about that as well. But I know he's kind of brought it to the attention that as a whole, correct me if I'm wrong, as a whole, the details in not just what's being portrayed here, but in your own characters and how they're being played out is correct. Am I wrong in saying that?
There's a lot of stuff.
Correct or corrupt?
Like keeping it consistent.
Yeah.
Keeping it consistent throughout the stream. So now granted, I don't want to get completely down on don't be don't get so hard on yourself because of the details. Like, it's still for fun, but just try to be aware of that and knowing your own character. Okay?
Okay.
So another thing, since I have everybody here, if it's on a stream night and I have already pre-meetings, it's okay to come at the time that you were required to come to. That's for everybody.
Okay.
There's one individual I'm speaking to, but for BJ, Jeremy, if I ever make an appointment with you guys prior to the stream, keep that appointment unless specified otherwise. Okay? All right. So, with that,
yes, I know.
With that being said, I'm good to go into this week's stream. Does anybody else have any other announcements?
XP?
Yeah, XP.
Why does it matter for you, BJ? You just leveled up, so it doesn't
First
matter
of all,
how much.
I want my
like,
XP.
You know how much
So-
XP is in this? Like, it's
Well, you two weren't here. Here, I'll just give out XP right here. So, you two weren't here. You were in the Forge. Actually, you, Baltimore, and you three were all having a conversation in the Forge. And you also did stuff with Navarth, right?
Technically, Bob Samael is helped me in the Forge with the fire and stuff. Like, so it wasn't just conversating; he was actually helping.
Well, no, he's talking about at the end when I walked in with.
Oh yeah.
Like, so I mean, I try to keep like in episodes like that. I try to keep like, okay, well, where was the camaraderie at? Where was who was doing what?
Yeah, it ended definitely with us bullshitting in my Forge.
Also, 28 necrotic damage for that fight scene at the beginning. Don't forget about that, Samael. It happened. So
He's calling you out.
There was a long rest though.
Yeah,
And
I'm like,
we know him as Bob right now. Don't take out of game knowledge into this. He is
Alright,
Bob.
whatever.
Right now.
So Baltimore, go ahead and take 950. For the three here, you guys get 550. And the extras because of Navarth and that kind of stuff.
I did.
Those three, yeah. Jeremy, you, and BJ.
We did go. I remember this, but I want to make sure that I remember correctly. I did take her and showed her the hideout or the escape tunnel.
Yes, you did. Yep. You walked into there and you said that she is the only person that's supposed to know about this, not even Bryce.
Yeah. Okay.
And she respected that, and then you guys got your 6. Well, I'll just go into it. So, last week, our heroes, for those that weren't here, the ladies of the group were having their own little girl session as they were just enjoying each other's times, whether it be in the kitchen or up in the room. As for the gentlemen, you guys finished up your hiring as you spoke to Navarth and Bryce, and you solidified that Bryce was going to be your second in command, and Navarth and Baltimore went into the city to hire 6 new recruits, or just basic soldiers, to be trained and work at the mansion. After setting up the contracts and making sure that all gold is accounted for, you guys also came in contact with a tiefling. Well, actually, are you considered... You're a tiefling now, right? You've showed that. Yeah, you showed the that he is a red tiefling after a little bit of concealment, making sure that everything is good there. So as you guys were having some conversations in the Forge, you all three... Are we good?
Yeah. Sorry, I was turning the volume down.
Oh, okay.
So
I was like, oh man, are we glitching or something?
No,
Like,
no,
I'm
no,
looking at
no,
like,
no, no.
I'm like, I'm at 4% CPU
I
usage
was
right now.
turning it up so I
Okay.
could hear it, and then I turned it on 2. We're good.
So everybody, and we left where everybody went to sleep.
No. I told Cass to make sure to tell all the specters about all the new recruits and everybody else that was coming in.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Was that it? I'm assuming everybody went to bed, right? Because I
Yeah.
double checked.
But I made sure to tell Cass to tell the specters prior to us going to sleep.
Yeah. I just kind of did that as
Excuse me.
Other than that, everybody wakes up to a nice crispy day as the air. Yes, every time in the fall it's going to be crispy air, BJ.
What is crispy? I know crisp.
You know what? No. Crispy.
Crisp, like burnt? Are we talking burnt?
That's what I'm thinking.
It's
I heard
crisp.
I'm thinking it's burnt.
Crispy.
Maybelline.
So,
Maybelline.
for everybody that agrees with me, you get an extra 200 points.
All right, cool. It's crispy.
Yeah. Crispy, huh?
I will take that.
Yeah, crispy. All
Not
right.
a
Are you legit?
Not a
I will take that right now.
Not agreeing.
So, I will allow all of you to continue and start the day as
I'm
we
putting
each
an
are
extra 200.
waking up. And there is bacon, the smell of bacon around the mansion.
Now that's crispy.
Eggs.
Thank God.
You can smell a little bit of burnt toast. You can also smell what seems to be like an oatmeal, maybe apple. Not really sure. But as you all kind of make your way down into the kitchen, you can see that a big feast is prepared for each of you in your own plate. You guys all have bacon, eggs, oatmeal, like an apple oatmeal type. and some toast, as well as another loaf of bread. And you can see she's still cooking for extras.
Who's still cooking?
Duana, your housekeeper. So,
just right now.
He was the one that did it with the date. I gotta up with the date. In
oh yeah.
At the time, we were trying to figure out the date.
I don't know what the date is, so.
So I'm gonna.
But I know he has the date somewhere, right? He has the year. I know you have the year.
Terrible DM.
I'm
terrible.
going to
So,
comfort.
Doesn't know every minute of every day.
let me bring out the
DM.
calendar real quick.
Oh my god.
They actually work on the Aztec calendar where they have circles.
Oh, really?
So, other than that, you guys are all free to start.
When is
your
this world
conversating.
supposed to die? 2014?
You may need. Okay, can
Can
I
I
get
walk?
that mic in front of you, Atreya, and that mic in between you guys? Because I'm afraid that maybe that one won't be able to hear you. But other than that, you guys are free to go.
Am I like too sick to
Oh,
like get up
food.
and move around?
Okay, so to define
Like,
your
define
sickness,
on like how I feel. how can I-
you were sick to the point where you felt like your spirit dropped. Like you felt no will to give up, no will to get up. You felt fatigued. You felt like you had high fever. The fever's broken. Your will is somewhat back. Like you feel like you can keep moving. And it's just your fatigue is kind of past. It's almost like a really bad bed bug. Bed bug?
Okay.
Bed bug, baby.
Yeah.
Virus.
So you're like in the recovering stages.
Okay.
I grub down. Thanks. Nom, 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 nom. Duena, this is really great stuff.
Just be nice, guys.
Before heading down for breakfast, I'm going to awaken Lacey and Tracy, comfort them, but also scold them that they need to get their chores done, or they will be fired. And I mean that sincerely.
What chores?
The ones that we talked about in your contract, and whatever Duena needs to be done.
We did help Duena yesterday.
She told me that you didn't.
I helped her outside.
What did you do outside?
We tended the garden. Your garden.
All right. Well,
You did say something.
make sure to do more of that today. And I only better be hearing good things from Duena. Or again, no nightly activities.
She hates us.
Well, she is an older brood, but she does get things done around here.
I'm just gonna slowly wake up and start praying to Belarus.
So you're eating, praying.
I'll wake up, go down to eat, and like say the word that gets.
I guess.
You like yell it down, or do you go down and then come back up, or
Just,
do you eat first then go down?
we never established that. If I just yell it, does like the house hear me or something, or do I have to be standing right?
Give it a
Who are
try.
you talking to? What do you gotta yell? What are you yelling?
The word to let him out of the chains,
Let who? Oh.
which we came up with.
Enjoy breakfast first, at least.
Vincula, that's the word.
Do you say it? You yell it?
Yep. Then I'll eat.
Well, that wasn't the word for to open it.
Well,
Sure.
it's okay. It's a word for
Sure.
for now. So you come back to an empty room.
So I go to open the door. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I just sit there and I just actually so it's
I don't
dark.
think
I'm in
it's
darkness, right? And I'm like feeling around. Okay, I can't feel. So I'm like, okay, so they need to open the door, which I knew
I
this
just physically
inevitably.
open
But
the door.
so I actually
I don't
sit
even know what
down
I'm talking about.
and just kind of like begin to meditate, and I try to focus in on Bollock. And I just ask Bollock, are you ready to have that conversation now that we discussed back in Tortola?
Make a demon handling check with disadvantage.
That's cool. Only, spent all the money on this, but let's roll it over there. Sure. 18.
You feel yourself go deeper and deeper within yourself, but all you feel is just emptiness.
Okay.
You may get the feeling that it has something to do with the room.
Okay. That was another reason I was trying that to make sure, too. So I would assume then that while I am here, there is no contact between them. Yeah. Cool. That was a side little whatever.
When you have like the top 4 enchanters coming,
3.
you bet 3, 4.
One was visible.
3 awful.
Sure.
When you have the
One,
top enchanters coming to do
two,
stuff to it, yeah,
three.
there's gonna be
Yeah.
some high stuff.
Well, I never tested that before, so that was another reason to test the door.
It's good. It's a good room.
Um,
I mean, that's what you wanted in the room.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, okay. So
You
then,
paid big money for it.
so then I just continue to sit there and I'll just meditate.
Okay, yeah, you can meditate. Just kind of talk to yourself, get yourself.
Joanna, this food is really good. You really outdid yourself.
Thanks. I figured it'd be a good day before you guys head out.
Yes,
It's
delicious meal.
what time is it?
I will let you know there's been some howling at night. Somewhat close to the establishment, but I mean,
It's just the wolf pack
That you killed.
of the forest.
That you pissed off.
So knowing that I did come down with my full fur,
You're literally wearing it.
I'm like, what are you referring to?
I'm referring to you, asshole.
Just brush off the crispy
Fake druid.
white
Fake
fur.
news.
Yes,
Food's really great, Joanna. Thanks.
I think only at night you might have to just worry about that. But do tell the guards, and I think the specter should be.
oh, there's also been some howling and crying coming from that too.
From where? From who?
The barracks.
Yeah, that's.
Oh yes, they're in training. The new recruits.
Don't feed them.
Sounds worse than training.
Well, you do need to break them in, but that's neither here nor there. Dragon, let's go get a dragon.
Samael, you're also there at the table as well. You're good to come talk with everybody too.
How's it going, Bob?
I remember actually for a little bit.
What?
You want to stay in your room for a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. You doing anything specific?
Playing with fire.
And you two do know
Okay.
that there is a tiefling staying in one of the guest rooms upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just to clarify that.
Was I like moving around the house or like
I'm essentially working on my concentration while I'm upstairs. First thing I do every morning.
Gotcha.
Staying in your room, man.
Lying.
So what are we doing?
Let's get a dragon.
How? Where? Where are we going?
I don't know.
You
This isn't my quest.
I'm gonna go downstairs and get breakfast.
Sure. So you're down in the kitchen. You see them, everybody eating.
Hey, Treya! You didn't die.
Welcome back.
Thanks, guys. I probably won't have much of an
everyone else
appetite, so I'll probably just eat like toast and a little bit of oatmeal and
Ale?
whatever I can. No, I appreciate the gesture, but I can't. I don't think I can tolerate.
I like
too
hand
much
her a
right
bag.
now.
Henderson's
It's
sword.
okay. Let it out. No, nobody will judge you here.
Please don't throw up on the food.
It's just I feel a little nauseous, but
Yeah, you can thank Emerald for that.
I'm just trying to get an appetite back.
He cursed your
Get some
god.
strength.
I was trying to see my wife. Thank you.
See? Look how he defends himself.
Well, I mean, who knows what's gonna happen with this sickness, though.
Are you feeling up to
He's probably
a
gonna
dragon?
die.
Would you like to come fight a dragon with us?
I don't know what I feel like being able to fight a dragon.
I mean, you feel like you're recuperating. You're feeling better.
So I feel like I'm like going in the right direction. Like I went through the worst of it, kind of.
Yeah. She's like 85%.
I'm hearing a yes.
Like you got like a cough every now and then, but it's okay.
I'm telling you, Samael,
Yeah.
clear that up.
No, but thank you.
You're welcome.
Is it the
yeah.
consumption?
I'm happy you're back.
Thanks, Ryan.
You're welcome.
I'm not sure what it is. I honestly have no idea. I felt like my spirit almost left me. I don't know how to describe that in physical terms, but
I can
Okay,
relate.
Emerald.
I can relate to that.
I think I'll be fine to go and hunt a dragon. I know that the dead is mine as well,
Woo.
so I'm happy to help.
Where's Baltimore?
Do you want to turn around? She's like, yeah, I thought there was like 6 of you.
Where's my brother?
I said the word.
He's your
let him
brother?
out of the chain.
Yes, they're of relations.
Or else I'll just say-
Oh.
I
Who?
don't know the word.
Anybody else related?
No, just
Not
Baltimore.
that we know of.
I mean, do you have a little dwarf in you?
Oh
Oh.
my god.
Do you wanna?
She's a married woman.
No.
Do you say that inquisitively?
Yeah, so where's
I'm gonna
Baltimore?
go tend the yard.
He's
She
still
leaves.
there.
She's just
Bye, Duana, thanks for the food!
Yes, thank you for the grand meal.
Yes, thank you, Dylan.
Where's Bob?
He's
Bob!
Who's Bob again?
Oh, he's the new guy.
Downstairs.
He's a tiefling.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Bob, oh, him. That's Bob.
Are we bringing this one along?
Yeah, that's what Bob wanted to do, right? That's what your master wanted you to do, right?
I'm gonna go see what's holding Baltimore up, and
Good
I'll go
idea.
down to the room and open it.
I'll go with her.
You see as Baltimore just kind of hands on his knees, just kind of closes his eyes. He just kind of opens them with the sight of light.
Thank you for opening the door.
Do I have to physically open this every time?
Yes.
Not
It
just
only
me,
opens
though,
from
right?
the outside.
Anybody can physically open it, not just me.
As long as you know the word to unlock it, it should unlock.
Should we test it?
But
Yeah, that's
You're
it.
not down there.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it only opens from the outside,
Okay.
so that way whatever went in cannot get out itself.
Well, it makes sense, I guess.
Well, there's lots of good food upstairs, so.
Atreya's down. She's feeling better.
Oh, good. So as we start walking upstairs, I'm gonna swing by the war room, and I'm gonna drop off all the contracts in there. And I'm going to say, so monthly for everybody
Mm-hmm.
is 4,032 gold.
How many people did we hire in total?
Altogether, 2, 4, 10. 10 people altogether. That's Dewena, her husband, the guards, Bryce, and Navarth.
Wait, and that must be less gold than we had anticipated spending.
Yeah, I saved us 800 gold.
Perfect.
So,
Great, sounds good.
so, however, that's the month of it. So, because we are mid-month, which has been confirmed by the DM, we are currently mid-month, and I have it in the contracts that it's prorated. So, but we have to pay them the rest of the month up front.
Okay.
And then we also have to set a certain amount of money aside. So my 2 weeks without them, while they were in the divine plane, what would be? Can I make a check to see what would be a good amount of gold to be left aside to facilitate an establishment such as ours? Like to make sure like food's up kept and stuff like that.
It's not gonna be no check. I'll say for the sake of it, like, Finn and Gloria would kind of leave that in the blueprints, like, hey, to maintain such household.
Okay.
It'd probably only be maybe 50 to 100 gold a month.
Okay.
Only because you gotta keep in mind, like, food back then is like, maybe like a copper, a couple silvers. So a gold, you could get a pretty decent amount of groceries.
Plus you have a garden.
Plus you have like the garden that grows also. So you're probably looking at maybe, if you wanted to play safe, 100 gold a month.
Okay. So yeah, and then we can leave. I put in the contract that Dwayne and her husband will be in charge of finding stuff, or as far as like making sure the establishment is kept up and whatever.
Mhm.
So 100 gold should be enough for a month, a full month.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 100 gold. If we leave them 100 gold for at the end of the month when everything gets deplenished, that they can go out and replenish everything.
Fruits and vegetables are covered because
You're not there.
No, I'm just saying out of game, like they're covered.
Yeah.
Because
But
Cass plant.
Just to be on the safe side, either way. If something happens to happen, like a herd of wolves walk in and piss all over your shit. So
Correct.
100 gold, we could set aside monthly for them.
Okay.
So maybe 200 gold we leave for them, 100 for this month and 100 for next month.
How much money do I need to pull out of the bag of holding now to give to pay everybody so that we can get out of town?
So right now it'll be 2016. Quick math. Boom.
Quick math.
2016 gold right now. We'll pay everybody up front for the rest of the month. And then if we pull 200 gold out, 100 for now, 100 for later.
So another 300 on top of the 216?
No. Wait, what?
So you said 2016.
To pay everybody. And then if we take an extra 200 out, it'll be 100 to make sure that everything is stocked now for this month and enough to make sure everything's stocked for next month. I have it also in the contract that we have 3 months from the missed date to pay them. So if we don't come back one time, it's not that big of a deal. It's in the contract, they signed it.
Okay.
Can't just be gone years.
No, but at the max, we have to make sure that it's paid by 3 months and 1 day.
Okay.
So.
What are you guys doing? We have a dragon to kill. Hurry up.
Just so you have an idea of where our finances are, then I have, after that, set aside, pay them now, I have 7,500 gold left.
Okay.
In the bag of holding.
Well, at this point now, we're walking upstairs. Well, I mean, like I said, for my time that's here, we can, if for whatever reason we're low on gold, we can go into town and pick up one of those wanted posters because there's several on there that are like 5K. So we could do one of those real quick and then pay everybody. So if worse comes to worse.
Okay.
So I walk upstairs, I see that Atreya is like feeling more lively and everything, and I just immediately walk over and give her a hug.
She's been down there like the whole time.
I did say that I followed Cass down.
Oh, you did?
But then it was kind of ignored, so I was like, whatever, I'll just
I didn't
You've
hear
been
that part.
ignoring her the whole time.
I didn't hear that part. I only heard.
Oh, hey,
I
Cass.
only heard her. Okay, so then I would have given Cass.
How you doing, Cass?
Whatever.
That's okay. I don't feel too good, so I'm kind of just like out of it.
So you guys are all upstairs, all in the kitchen. Samael, you're also there. Is there anything that you wanted to do before I move forward? So you guys are all there in the.
Tracer checks for the morning, so I'm good.
Bob, I have a question for you.
What you got?
Do you get like extremely hot when you sleep? You look like a guy who gets like overheated a lot, but that could be because I'm stereotyping you as a devil. But I mean, I don't know anything about you. So I'm curious.
I would have to say no because I'm completely immune to fire, so I don't think heat is a problem for me.
All right. So now, are you completely immune to axe slashes?
No.
Okay. Good enough. Good enough. All right. That's all I wanted to know. Well, that's all.
That's very ominous.
Yeah. Should be.
I know.
I'm just kidding, Bob. Bob, I'm just messing with you, bud. Take a joke here.
Not by what you.
Here's some water because I know you don't drink ale.
He has no means whatsoever.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He has technically 5 means right now. I know for a fact because I gave it to him. So.
All right.
So, Baltimore, I'm going to pull out the amount of money that you need to give the guards and give it to you so that you can distribute that to them.
Yes.
And then I'll pay everybody else in the house.
Sure. I gotta talk to Bryce anyway before we head out. Bob.
So,
You know how to use the teleport circle, right?
unfortunately, no.
Yes,
I was teleported here from somebody in the Arcanum.
You have no way whatsoever.
No, I have.
Seriously, none of us know
I
what
have
it is.
prestidigitation.
Correct.
That's about it.
Cats, we have
That
no
has
idea how
nothing
use
to do with
teleportation
teleport.
circle.
I don't know anything about teleportation.
I don't know
None of us
magic.
can use it. None of us.
I'm gonna go out into
I
the
don't know
garden
how to-
until
I
the garden
would. I
until
just
we're
thought
ready to
wizards
leave.
could use
You
it.
should
Which we have none.
just think really. I'm gonna go talk to the guards real quick. Just think about, make sure that you don't have anything. Otherwise, we're gonna be screwed out of a couple of days. And I'll walk over to the guard barracks.
All right. So you go over to the guards barracks as you hear a lot of groans, you hear a lot of yells. like agony, like almost torturistic.
I just knock on the door.
So you knock. You see as Navarre kind of just opens the door. She's like, "Sir."
We're gonna be leaving soon. I have everybody's wages for the rest of the month.
Oh, good. So she opens the door and she just holds up she has like a small basket.
So I guess I take my bag and I just dump the gold in there. So that's enough for you, Bryce, and everybody for the remainder of the month.
You hear in the background.
Going good, huh?
Bryce had to resurrect like 3 of them already, but we'll get them there.
Okay. Well, remember you have full decision to, get rid of somebody if you do.
Oh no, we will make fine use of them.
Would I be able to speak to Bryce briefly?
Yeah. Just give me 1 second, sir. I'd appreciate it if I could have you stand out here just for a second.
Oh yeah, no, this is your place. I'm not going in.
Oh,
I start taking a step back. You're doing a great job.
So she closes the door, and then you hear her leave, and then a couple moments go by as you see Bryce opens the door, and he's just like in just cloth. He's not even like not like a tunic. He's like in a cloth shirt, pants, and he's just like, sir, what can I do for you?
Take a walk with me real quick.
Sir, yeah. He just stands there, closes the door behind him.
So I walk up onto the wall and just kind of like look over the area, just kind of like just take a walk along. I say, Navarre has your wages for the rest of the month.
Oh, good. Very well.
Along with hers and the recruits if they make it alive. She said that you had to resurrect 3 already.
4.
4. Oh. Well, I'm glad that you know how to resurrect people.
The tool set of mine has come handy in the past. So.
You might teach me that one day.
Sure.
So I, against my better judgment, I feel, but I want it to be known to you that the deity that I follow is not friendly towards yours.
I know.
You know what deity I follow?
Mm-hmm.
How?
It's easy when you have someone that tells you, and then your god reaffirms it.
I'm just walking by them in the background, going to my porch. Hey guys!
As he puts his hand up, he just kind of looks at you. He goes,
Understood.
Snap.
Will any of that be a problem for you?
as of the moment, no. However, I'm sure you know as well as I know that if a god goes to ask something of us, it should be followed through.
Of course.
And if it is a direct order, it will supersede my contract. However, I have pre-ran this through, and my god has a different champion. It's not something that I'm looking to do at the current moment.
Understood. I just wanted to make sure that there was, full disclosure upon this matter.
Oh, absolutely. And I will tell you this as a honest man, and I appreciate you coming to me in full confidence. That if it ever did come to that, I would not try to do it in some fool way. I would tell you, and we would have a good, honest fight. Or I would win. Because I'm old.
Well, if it comes to that,
and none of your party members would be here.
Good. I would imagine that we would walk off of the grounds and settle it as necessary.
Indeed we would. As he turns and he just kind of looks out in the forest. And you can tell he's not necessarily analyzing the battlefield. It's more of like he's just kind of taking in the scene.
Yeah.
Like you can tell like he just wants to. He wants to start to settle.
Well, there's definitely a lot of room here in the estate. As I kind of like turn back to the estate in its entire, like inside the walls, and kind of gesture. We have a lot of room. So we're going to be leaving for a little bit, actually several weeks, most likely. When we come back, if it's okay with your deity, I will begin to make preparations to have a temple for Bahamut to be built here for you.
Should be an interesting gesture. I will pray on this, and it should be interesting. I know that there has been quite a uproar with the gods lately. So,
regardless of whichever deity you and I both follow, we are both measly mortals, and whatever their quarrels are, I don't want to pull that into our own perceptions of each other. So if your deity would be okay with it, granted, I'm not going to step on the toes and go behind the back of a deity, but if your deity is okay with it, then when we get back, I will attempt to make preparations for something to be built here on the estate honoring Bahamut.
okay.
But of course, pray over it.
Yeah,
Make sure that's okay.
Come stumbling back, all confused, turned around. Hey guys, have you guys seen my hand axe? And I turn around and it's actually like stuck, wedged in my ass crack area, but I just don't know, and I'm just turning around. Have you guys seen it?
Check your ass.
Oh, found it. Thanks. Leroy!
That dwarf.
I'm going to find Leroy.
Well, I will leave you back to training everybody, and hopefully everything works out and we can get that establishment built on our return.
Indeed.
So I go to give him like one of those arm clasp shakes.
Yeah, he shakes it.
And then walk back down and meet up with everybody else.
Little do you know, Bryce is getting a direct message from his god right now that's just saying, burn it. Burn it all when they leave. Leroy!
This is a direct command from your deity to destroy everything.
Kill them all.
Burn it to the
Leave
ground.
none alive.
And this was the exact day
Well, hey
where
guys.
Baltimore doomed us all.
Hey guys, I'm Baltimore, and you're probably wondering how I got into this situation.
So you're where are you at currently?
Leroy!
So you're out in the field. So you're walking down the stairs.
Yeah.
You see as Bryce is still looking out and just taking in everything, and without looking at you, as you're like halfway down the stairs, he just turns like over his shoulder and he just says, "Baltimore."
Yes.
I think you should be aware I'm not just a mere mortal.
Dun dun dun.
So what you're saying is I can't take you in the fight.
It will be a good fight.
One day we'll have to spar just for S's and G's. Preferably when I have more armor, as I like gesture to myself that I don't have a single weapon, shield, or anything.
Is that gangster?
Are you a son of Bahamut?
What's an S's and G's? Oh.
I just have music.
Well, and I kind of like do like a half-ass, not half-ass, but like a half bow,
yeah.
Towards him.
I mean, he actually he responds with a bow. Like he no way tries to present himself as a higher status to you.
Yeah. And as I'm like doing this bow, I say, well, it's a pleasure to be in the honor of divinity itself.
Presence.
Yeah.
I'll just continue to walk then with that.
Leroy!
So, and he just kind of takes a minute and just stays up there, and eventually, as you kind of come around the grounds and leave, he drops back down. After a little bit, you see the little kid. He's like coming around the corner. He like slides. He's like, "Sir, yes, sir.
How you doing?
I'm good, sir.
Did you eat?
Yes,
Did your sister eat?
yes.
What are you doing currently?
I'm helping Duena, sir.
With?
Everything she needs."
Good. I'll be leaving soon.
Okay.
Are you gonna be
Is
okay?
there a job that I need to do for you, sir?
Keep my forge tidy for me, and learn from the guards any fighting moves that you can. Protect yourselves. Make sure that you and your sister are very well taken care of. Okay, Leroy.
Sir, the sounds in there are very scary, sir.
No, I'm not saying don't ever go in there. Never go in there.
Sir, yes, sir.
Just when they have free time and it looks like Bryce or what's her name? Nirvana?
Navarre.
Nirvana band names now.
Navarre? Okay. Just when Bryce and Navarre seem like they have a second to talk, ask them if you can do anything for them or something. Try to learn and protect your sister. Okay? That's all you need to do is protect your sister.
Sir, yes, sir.
Alright, go. Get out of here. Scram.
He just,
Kick him in the butt a little bit
he
while he
goes.
runs away. Alright, that's Bob!
What's up?
What are you doing? You need anything? You ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Alright, let's go. Emerald!
I've been ready.
Fine.
So, as I was walking down the steps from Bryce and he's yelling Leroy, can I just look back at him briefly and just be like, can you teach that kid something? Like self-defense or anything? After you're done with training the troops. Like, while we're going. Just something.
I don't know if Baltimore's ready, Bob.
I would prefer nothing clerical or paladin, though. That way there's nothing in between either one of us here.
Yes, sir.
But basic self-defense. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Carry on, Sergeant. As I
Heads over to the back.
yeah. I'll go meet up with everybody inside the kitchen.
I guess he's having a mandate with Bryce or something like that right now. They're looking over the sunset or the sunrise. I don't fucking know. What are you doing? What do you do anyway?
Where are we going?
Like-
to go to the
Talk to
dragon?
Yes, Bob, what do you do?
So,
I concentrate on my magic.
so we've been packing.
I'm pretty boring.
Cold weather, basically.
Yeah, we went to
It's a little hard to
Tortola,
control
not
myself sometimes.
Tortola.
I have to concentrate and I have to meditate a lot to try to control how certain elements work around me.
Are you going to explode?
I hope not. That'd be quite
Is that a possibility?
no. Not and I haven't exploded to date.
You are boring.
To date.
You are boring. But hey, whatever. You're pretty cool with.
That's the realm of any possibility. You never know.
I don't know. I don't do magic. I hit things with sharp things.
As I walk in the front door.
Oh, hey, Baltimore.
I just grab the pelts or the.
Hey, you ready?
furs out of it. Yeah.
We're good. What? Oh,
Hey, Baltimore.
What?
I found these in my sack. I think these might help. I might not be able to cast it, but I found 5 scrolls of teleportation. Apparently, one of the sorcerers gave it to me on my way out. I didn't pack my things. I was just handed a bag and told to come.
I mean, if that'll work, sure. Are they arcane scrolls?
DM?
As he walks away.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway,
I think you went to go look for something.
are they arcane scrolls?
Yeah.
So I can't even read them. Nope. Yeah. So you're the only one that can read them.
Yeah, but that gives us one problem. And as
You
I
can't
pointed
read.
everybody, there's 6 of us and I've only got 5. Do one of you possibly have another one?
You would know from just being a wizard, a magic caster, that the spell actually would include everybody in the circle.
The scroll should activate
Okay,
the
so I only have
teleporter.
to
So
use
we
one.
all.
Alright.
Correct.
Never mind.
So we have 5
Cool.
uses of the teleporter.
What does
There's
any
one
of that mean?
Before we-
It means we don't have to walk 3 days. You can
It's like a one-way
stick your
trip.
sorry butt in this circle and we can get there faster.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
So we have
I
5
am-
one-way
That's
trips.
what I'm talking about.
So
I'm ready
everybody-
for something like
we all
that.
stand on.
Before we leave, I'm gonna go to
That's what he thought it was.
my-
He was fine.
my Belanus.
Right. So the scroll
altar.
will activate
and pay
the
my
actual
respects.
teleportation circle.
So I go and do
Yeah,
that.
for all of us.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
What are you doing, Trey?
I'm going to my Belanus altar real quick.
Oh, you go pray.
This time
Do
I'm
your
going
holy
to
thing.
make sure that I am holding Corvus when we step to this transportation circle. He is coming with us.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's a really good idea.
Keep forgetting him every time.
So so we're gonna go to Tortola first. That's
Yes.
where we're gonna teleport to.
Yeah.
Because that's the closest place that we know towards the mountains. It'll save us roughly 3 days of travel.
Okay.
Going to Tortola. And then we can head north from Tortola up to the mountains. But we could also, while we're in Tortola, because we discussed this previously, granted it was a couple of days ago, but we can actually go down into the cavern and try to see if we can get any of that gold to try to replenish what
Oh,
we
we
just
did
spent.
talk about that. Yeah.
Put it in your bag of holding.
Yeah, because it may only take us like a day.
Did we ever clarify if we can use that in lieu of like?
We can.
Yeah, there's an exchange rate,
There is.
but
But
somebody,
we need mass quantities
yeah,
to have an effective exchange.
but it's also worth a substantial amount on another continent.
Correct.
Okay.
That's when you went to that coin.
Out of game question is, does the bag of holding have a limit to how much it can actually hold?
1,000 pounds
Curious.
worth.
A ton.
I think it's 1,000 pounds worth of material.
Sorry, what was that?
Bag of holding, how much can it hold? I think it's 1,000 pounds.
That's a lot.
There is a certain weight
Yeah.
limit, but it's
It
very
has to do with
low.
a 5. I'm pretty sure it's like almost 5,000.
5,000, sure, I'll go
5
5,000.
tons?
Yeah, like it's a lot.
Ton is
That's 2.5
Oh, is
tons.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be called the bag of holding
right.
for a reason.
Yeah,
guys.
like if it
holds
ever
a lot.
came to that
Fucking
point,
doctors.
I would let you
Put a
know.
person in there?
Yes.
Yeah, you can put a full person in
They
there.
won't live.
Can they?
I thought they would die. They would die. Right?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
die.
they die. There's
Yeah,
no air.
they're
in
dead. Yeah, you can put a dead body in there though.
Yeah,
Keep
but
it
would
cold?
it mess stuff up?
There. No.
How does
I'm
that
not
work?
putting any
You,
dead
you put it in there and it
It's
enters
like-
into its own pocket dimension.
It's like a pocket plane.
Wait,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
I was dead, why didn't you put me in the bag of holding?
Because your brother stole you.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, that's true.
You stole yourself. You're like, hey, this is my own old character who's dead. I'm gonna put myself in
Are
your
we
trunk.
ready to go? It's been
Yeah.
3
Okay,
plus
no,
days.
I want to say
Myself
something
reports.
about. Hold on, say what you were saying.
Well, I hand out the fur coats. We had
Okay.
4 of them, minus his, because he
Okay.
has his own. So I hand the fur coats out to all of us.
I
Okay.
take the bear.
Whatever.
It's not cold yet, right? So why don't we put them in the bag of holding, and then when it gets
Right.
cold,
I'm just
put 'em
giving
on?
them to you.
Okay. All right.
You
All right.
do whatever the hell you want with them.
Fine.
Actually, I put it on because I don't have any armor. So
Okay.
Yeah, I put mine on too. Rawr, I'm unfair.
I
You
have an
didn't finish
action
that, did you?
before we step into teleportation spell.
He told
Yeah.
me it would take a while for me.
I figured. Okay. What?
I
Bob?
have
have
an
so much
action
to ask
before we step into the teleportation spell.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I am going to walk up to Ryan or Baltimore, and I'm going to mage armor him.
Sure.
The last 8 hours, your AC becomes 13 plus your dexterity modifier for the next 8 hours.
That's right.
So
You now have armor.
That's sweet.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
What's your AC now?
14.
Same thing.
Heck
as
yeah.
it was?
No, it was 12 before.
Hey, 2 more.
Both.
So
All
I'm
right.
still technically wearing armor. So I would still get the +1 from that, even though it's 13. Because I have no dexterity, so dexterity doesn't apply to it. But
Are you wearing? I thought you said you didn't have any armor.
I'm wearing leather armor, but I am a big
I
dude.
can't cast it then. I thought you were naked.
No, I'm not naked.
All right, then I can't cast it. Never mind.
Never mind. Okay, yep. So I'm at 12. Let me explain. We go into battle. I'm at the back. I'm behind Emerald. So
Hey, Okay, did I know?
Not if we don't ever
Did
get
I
there.
know that my God was weakened by that black
Jesus.
hole, and that's why I'm sick. Do I know that?
I don't know. You said you wanted to
I'm
go
gonna
to.
send the.
Yeah, you said you want to go to your
Out of
tournament.
game. I know. Out of game.
And let it like warm up. Whatever it needs to do.
Sure. Because it is a spell, I do need you to make a Arcana check.
I don't think so.
So just roll an Arcana check, and I will tell you if the spell goes off.
Okay, out of game. Do I know that why I'm sick is because my God was affected when they went to
Yes.
the divine
Yeah.
plane?
I told
Okay. Okay. So I'm very much aware of that. Okay. All right. Continue.
In game.
19 will do it. As you hold open the scroll, as you see him, he just kind of unravels it, and you begin to hear him as he's speaking in an arcanic language nobody understands, and you see just the little sparks of lightning just kind of coming from this scroll as it shoots down into the teleportation circle.
Well,
And
what was she doing at the temple? She went to the temple first.
Yeah, I've already left to the temple.
oh, okay, sorry.
That's okay.
We were waiting for her to come back.
Oh, so what are you doing? I missed that whole temple.
Yeah, me too.
No, I just wanted to go there real quick, and just say a prayer, touch base with Belarus, and I basically wanted to kind of make like a promise to Belarus that if it's within my power, I will find out how to help make him better, basically make things right.
Okay.
So that's it.
Okay, so you come back?
Yep.
So you see the scroll as it's shooting lightning down into the teleportation circle. Hey, do you know where you're going? Do you know the symbol in which you're going to?
I would have told him.
Do you know it?
Yeah, we asked Tony before we left what the sigil for the sigil for Tortola was.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Smart.
Got it. Yeah, that was smart. All right, so you're going to Tortola? Is that actually where you want to take everybody?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I would have loved it. He was like, no,
You can go somewhere else.
Teleport. We are now in hell.
Did you say Tortuga?
So
the Caribbeans. Ay, ay, ay.
So the whole teleportation circle lights up as it begins to almost have this I was gonna say horizontal, but it's not horizontal. This light that kind of shades off at an angle around it as it's now procked and ready to go for each of you to step.
I take the first step.
Okay, sure.
Is Corvus actually coming with us?
Made sure.
Cool.
Okay.
You got him?
Yeah.
I would be one of
Yeah.
the last people to go in.
All right. So who's going next?
I'll step.
Throw Trey.
Trey, you go in. Who's next?
I'll go.
All right, Zil.
I throw Cass
push
into
Cass
it.
in.
Oh
we
my
both push
God.
Cass.
At the same
So
time.
you're like looking at it, and then you guys look at each other, and then you're like, yeah. So Cass gets thrown into the teleportation
When you're
circle.
walking
With
past the
Corvus.
swimming pool,
It's
I walk in.
So you guys all go in. As you guys all enter the teleportation circle, coming up to what is Tortola. Right now, we're gonna go ahead and take a small break to use the restroom, get some drinks and anything that we may need, and we will be right back.
This
totally
is why we
down with
can't
that.
have everybody here. We never get
I
anything
thought we
done.
wanted to.
Hello and
Going to
welcome
Tortola,
back.
we're gonna try to find some gold.
Yeah.
So
We're back.
our heroes are in the teleportation circle heading to Tortola. As you guys all arrive at Tortola, to clarify what we were all talking about, as long as it is 100% unanimous amongst the whole group to fast travel, I will allow the fast travel as long as nothing happens per the roll. Cool?
Yeah.
What?
Cool.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, what?
Sounds
Fast
good.
travel as long as everybody's good with it.
Okay.
As long as the rolls doesn't mess something up.
Sure.
But
Money for something.
the goal is to go to Tortola, get some gold, and then leave.
Well,
You're
here's
at
the-
Tortola now.
Great.
Okay.
Perfect.
So you guys all show up. As you see as Sean, you see him, he's just kind of there holding one of the glasses, and he just kind of looks at her.
Hey, Sean.
This guy.
We're
again.
back.
Uh,
Where's Tony?
he's dead.
What?
I insight check him.
Sure.
How did he die?
26.
He's dead.
How did he die?
Seriously? So I'm like,
Atreya!
oh
You
no.
killed
I turn to look at Trey. I'm like, oh no. Tony died. Inside, I'm like, fuck that guy. Like,
Sean.
so happy
I don't
right
remember
now.
How
how
did he die?
Him, so it's a very like that sucks kind of. You know, I'm sad for him. Like sad, but not like devastated. Or
How did
anything.
he die?
He was murdered.
By whom? All right.
What if
let's
it was? What if it was?
Yeah, I want to deal with this.
No,
Not my
but, like,
problem.
what if he was murdered about like information about us?
Are we really going down the?
I go outside and go check the hole.
Both me and Emerald are like staring at the ceiling.
Freaking
like,
Judy
damn
B.
it.
Jones. Let's get this
I go
going.
check out the big hole.
Yeah, you see the big hole?
How's the
Actually,
water?
it's pretty filled up.
Like how filled up.
Like half of the cavern is now full.
Wait. Like we can look
How
down
the
and
bottom
see.
of the cavern, or like
Right,
the
you look
whole
down
hole
and
is
half-
halfway filled up.
Like the 3 football fields?
it's
Remember
like
that?
now a 1.5
It's like
football
1.5
field.
football fields.
How
Is
the
our
hell
goal-
is that possible? We've been going for like a week.
Is our gold
We don't know if
covered?
that hole got bigger.
Is our gold covered then?
Pressure.
Yeah, the gold that you
The
saw was at the very bottom of the cavern.
Well, so
Well,
was that?
Fuck that idea.
Baltimore!
Alright, Sean, there was 2 bodies
Technically get it.
that,
Hey, you!
Whale
I
or
want
your
something,
rank,
but, like,
please. Get Baltimore for me.
um,
Who's that?
I'm still there in the whatever.
I'll walk back.
I'm going to check Dreskai and Farrah's bodies.
Yeah.
Where are they at?
Where did you leave them?
On ice. Someplace cool. I brought them to you and you said you were going to take care of it.
Yeah.
Did you not take care of it?
You said on ice.
Yeah. So where are they?
On ice.
Where on ice?
Up north.
Baltimore! I come into the.
if you don't
North
stop
where?
in my
Where can I find the bodies
I'm
at?
gonna kill you.
Kill him.
Don't do it.
In the city of the mountains.
The city in the mountains.
Yeah.
Is that actually the name of the city?
It's called Colonor.
Well, we're going up north. It's on the way.
Baltimore, we have a problem.
Kolinar.
It's known as the City of Ice.
City of Ice. Okay. A lot of names for this place. Got it. You got a contact I can speak to that knows about these bodies?
Yeah.
Can I have the name of said individual?
Yeah.
What's the name?
Sean.
So there's another individual in the City of Ice whose name is Sean.
Yeah.
Does he have relation to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Were you dropped on your head as a child?
Thanks, Sean.
No.
Who's in charge around here now? Tony's dead. Always a pleasure, Sean. Thank you so much. And I will turn and
Baltimore,
walk out. Yes.
we have a problem.
What is the problem?
Cavern's filled up.
So I look at the cavern.
Do the same thing.
All right, let's get horses and then just fucking leave.
So much for the gold, huh?
We can get it when we come back. The druid can change you into a fish.
Well, if there's any chance, okay.
Or alligator.
If there's any chance of getting gold, it'd be now, because it's going to be completely filled by the time we get back.
And who knows
And
if
you can
there's
still
a
turn into a fish.
river flow, we don't know.
We'll figure something out later. So,
So,
not a huge priority. It was,
I can do
it was
something
if we
about
could.
that.
No, yeah.
Oh,
Is
wait,
it
wait,
overflow?
Bob's speaking.
Bob? Yeah?
I can do something about that.
What's up?
Give us gills. Or I can give myself gills.
Are you a good swimmer?
So about horses.
When we come back. When we come back.
Alright.
Yeah? What about horses?
An aquatic
Well,
animal.
we're gonna need some horses. I know you have one.
Yes.
He can shapeshift.
I
Right,
can
one of the-
call.
One of the girls
My
can
steed.
ride on him. You have your own steed, so the issue is now just him and me.
And me.
So Cass can
You
ride
can
with
ride on
me.
him.
Oh, well, then someone can ride with me.
Oh, I'll ride with you then. It takes a week for my obsidian horse to.
Okay, so we still need two horses then. So I look around. Is there horses that are around?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm allergic to all this bullshit in this town.
Damn.
So walk over to the person.
Okay.
They how much for Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
Are these one of the townsfolk? Do I recognize
Yeah.
this as one of the townsfolk?
Yeah, I just want to.
Hi, how's everything going since we left and stuff?
Since you left?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're the reason why you were able to set up shop here. Do you have a discount for us?
No, this isn't. This is one of the village people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were
Oh.
you here in the Battle of Tortola?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I came afterward, but
Yeah, we're the reason why you could even come here afterwards.
great.
What's your name?
Herkin?
You're welcome, Herkin.
Come here alone?
These names.
I mean, my wife and I. Doesn't matter.
Just curious.
So I'm going to go to the edge, and I'm going to look down to see how far.
Is there?
I'll listen names too.
Is there is there any way you happen to have any horses for sale?
I do. I have the two on the end there. You see, like, one is like on his deathbed. The other one seems fairly malnutrition.
Wait.
And Bob starts laughing in his
Barely.
face.
Look here, no horse.
Neither one of them.
I laugh with him.
Well, how much?
I will do 50 for the pair, or you can do 35 for the one that's semi decent.
It's only 50 gold. We can bring it back.
Can we?
Yeah, we just gotta feed them.
No refund.
So I go and inspect the horses.
Yeah, sure.
I'll go with him.
Sure.
Yeah, you would be better with this.
I go to the edge of the hole.
Actually, he would be the
And
best.
how far down is it?
Can you like heal them?
It's a football field and a half.
So
Yeah.
150
I
feet.
could probably
Well,
do some
3
healing,
football
some lesser
fields all the way
restoration
down,
or whatever.
It's filled
and then we just feed
halfway
them.
up.
So it's 150 feet down.
Like if they look so malnutrition.
Where the water
So
level
is
is
it a football field 100 yards,
100
That's why I wanna
yards.
inspect it, make sure that's-
150 yards.
and every yard is 3 feet.
That's
Right?
what I want to inspect it.
So 750
Do you
feet.
want
I can detect. No, thank you. I can detect
That sounds about right.
diseases. Sickness, whatever.
Okay.
You got it.
Go for it.
Yes, Bob?
So Trey and myself are both inspecting the horse.
My dog.
Okay.
No. Wait, which one? That guy or that guy who's your dog?
I'm gonna
that
turn
guy.
into a
Gotcha,
reef shark
gotcha.
and drive down.
A reef shark?
No, I know your actual dog, Cameron. I'm just messing around, man.
I would like to detect disease on the horses to see if they're like afflicted with any like ailment or if they're just malnourished.
No, they're just malnourished.
Okay. Can I look at their coat and their hooves and see if there's any like recent breaks in the bones or like healing
infections or anything like that.
Well, yeah, like there could be something problematic if we're trying to,
I mean,
use them for long distances.
There's
eventually.
no check needed. It is just a malnutrition.
Okay.
So I mean, like, yeah. Oh, the other one's like you don't want to take down.
She's asking about both of them.
Oh, the one that's like on his deathbed. You can tell it's old. The bones are kind of like you're checking the bones. You can tell that like it's definitely weak. Like you're not really sure if it can hold like cast. Like it's shaky when it stands up. It's not really a good.
How old is each of the horses? What I think.
One's really old. One's semi decent.
Okay.
You got Grandpa and you got like mid.
Baltimore. I don't think that there's really anything we can do for this one that's about to die.
Make a acrobatics check.
Okay.
To jump off, because I mean there's jagged edges and stuff too.
Yeah, I'm like jumping out and then dive as a fish.
I know, but I mean there's still a ridge.
Yeah, no, do it.
I just walk up to
22.
the edge of the circle
22.
Yeah.
and just watch. I just watch as he whatever he decides to do.
I mean, you see him he jumps off and then turns into a reef shark.
That's great.
So you see him as he's just.
I'm expecting him to come up with like another animal.
Correct.
What?
Like,
I'm expecting him to just come back with another animal again
Yeah,
of some
survive the
sort,
fall?
just like killing something.
I guess.
Yeah.
So
So just so you know, when you're more than 80 feet up, when you're hitting water.
It's concrete, bruh.
Okay.
Exactly. And you're hitting it from 750 feet.
700. Oh my gosh, Emerald, you're so ridiculous.
Let's go.
So is he gonna be obliterated, basically? Like, is like pieces are gonna be nothing?
Wait, even as a fish diving?
Yes.
All right, whatever. Here we go.
Can you like fly down
You're
there?
yes. Just because you're a shark and that's water.
Yeah, and then
No,
you'll
like,
be
in
stuck
the
there.
air.
Probably.
Yes,
You're gonna
sir.
waste a fucking day for us.
The action's already.
I hear you. Go ahead.
Can I react to seeing him jump off?
Were you there? Or were you at the stables?
I would definitely be at the stables.
Alright, so you're at the stable. For the sake of it,
If I
hey
die-
Bob,
it's 1d6 every 10, so we're gonna say this just times 75.
check this out.
6.
6 times 75.
Well, you
Oh
can
my
watch the show.
god.
75 times 6.
You should do
You
that.
take 450 damage.
Oh,
All right. Well,
Hey,
I'm no
hey,
longer
hey
a
guys,
shark,
Emerald's
obviously.
Emerald's
Yeah,
jumping into the circle. Yeah, there he
so-
goes.
You literally like go down. You're like yes, as you literally just hear bones just. You come out of shark.
Correct.
How much life do you have?
Oh, I'm probably dead.
No, you're dead.
Yeah, without
dead.
a doubt.
Dead,
Yeah.
dead. Game over.
so, you guys all look down as you just see now Emerald
I'm like
just laying there, just.
I'm not.
Wait. How much?
Why would I have walked
life did he
over
lose?
there?
How much life did you lose?
450. He is
Dead. Like, out of the game.
like no. You can still resurrect him, but he's dead. like
We
no
can
saving
still
throws. Do
resurrect-
not pass go.
Why are you complicating our
He said-
lives?
It was a majestic death.
like he was going down, and he was like, you know what? I'm thinking belly flap.
Ridiculous.
And then you
At
took
the end.
it like a boss. As
old man jump off.
yeah.
Hey guys, I think Emerald's dead again.
What?
Damn it!
You literally just look down. He's like,
I think Emerald's dead again.
This is actually only the second time that I've fully died.
So I dropped my head looking at the source, and I just started shaking my head. I'm like, excuse me, sir, I'll be right back. And walk back over. I look down this hall, and I look to the group. I'm like, so should we leave him or?
Yeah, he's really dead. Like,
I mean,
I don't know how we're gonna get him out.
We used
yeah, I don't know how to
him-
get him out either.
We used him to get back and forth.
Yeah, I don't. He
I
was
have
a giant eagle that
absolutely
got
no
us up and
idea.
down, so I don't
I have
know.
I don't
absolutely
know
no
how we're
idea.
gonna get him out.
What about the endless rope? Oh,
Yes,
that's
sir.
right. We lost that.
How far down did you say it is?
750 feet.
Never mind.
What a turn of events.
What do you mean? What a turn of events?
You're the
knew
one.
this was
I just
happening.
want to fucking do something.
He
Exactly.
explained.
And I
He
did something.
explained. How many? Are you
Oh,
sure?
man.
This is how many feet it is. I
Oh,
just want
yeah.
you to be aware.
Yeah,
Before
I
you
love
make
your
your
impression
decision.
of it too.
Gosh.
There's nothing. I don't even have anything that can.
I have absolutely nothing that's gonna be able to help me get down to you.
Yes.
Actually go at it.
I got it.
Action.
Okay, what you got?
I'm gonna cast fly on myself, and I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna hit you.
levitate down to it.
So you see as this
You and I
tiefling,
can bring it back. We gotta go like now.
you see as this tiefling just kind of
Yeah.
picks himself up with his hands, like he has like fiery entomologals.
Hold on. I know this is, but I think we're doing the math wrong of how far he fell. You said that it's 100. It's 150 yards that until he hits the surface, right?
It's 1.5 football fields.
Yeah, so that's 150
50
yards.
Okay, and
so
there's
that's
3.
times 3. So he only fell 450 feet, not 750, because
Sure. So
Well,
it's 150 times 3
times 45 is 270.
I'm still dead.
Okay.
well,
Just
actually,
didn't know if that might have
actually,
helped.
a yard is 3 feet. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
that's what
150
it is.
times 3, which is
I'm dead.
450.
Yeah.
But then,
Every
then
10
you would-
feet
But then you would. Never mind.
is 24. Whatever. It
It
don't matter.
Yeah.
I was trying to see.
Can we,
dead.
can we agree that he is dead?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
okay.
Let's
absolutely.
forward.
Bob,
Let's
sorry,
move
sorry,
forward.
I was
Bob,
just-
what
Bob,
were
do
you
you-
doing?
do you have a levitate spell?
He's already casted fly on himself. And
Fucking-
you see as he's descending into.
God damn it! Can you do cast to anybody else or fly to anybody else?
If you want to let me sleep for 8 hours,
Fucking A. God
as
damn
he's
it.
now levitating
All right, never mind.
in the middle of the cavern. So he descends. Do you descend?
Grab the body, bring it back if you can.
this is where it gets fun. You said how far down is it?
It's 450 feet.
Alright, so I'm gonna dimension door with his body and
Good.
me back, and I'm gonna like drag him through the door.
So you go down and then you dimension door through with his body through the dimension door.
Yes. I'm
Um,
gonna be dragging it with the best of my abilities.
You're dead, so why am I having you
Yeah.
roll anything? So you begin to see as his body like starts to take in water through his lungs as he becomes heavier. I want you to make a dexterity check to grab him through the water.
I can fix that.
Oh, okay, that works.
I will shake water and I'll remove all the water from around him.
Fair enough.
There you go.
So yeah, so you
All right,
you see
boss.
as he just like
Damn.
moves the water and then he clears your body as he takes you dimension doors and then he's just like and as he pulls you.
No, it's more like I stick my head through. I'm gonna need somebody's hands because this motherfucker is heavy.
So
I'll
you
reach
see
my
like
arm.
door opens up next to you.
I reach. I help drag him through too.
So you guys, between all of y'all, you bring him through the dimension door.
Cast, pull out an arrow.
Because keep in mind, I'm like 5'4".
We're big
I'm
like 5.
120 pounds, and I'm trying to get this in.
It's been less than a minute, right? At this point, like just barely less than a minute. Please just say.
What's your fly speed?
I definitely is 60 feet.
And he'd be dashing down.
Yeah, 60 feet for the duration.
So 120 feet. Dash it.
So you're looking at 45 or divided by. What was it 120?
Yeah.
You're looking at about 3 rounds. So at 6 seconds a round, and then dimension door. I would say it's still within a minute.
Okay, cool. Arrow.
I'd say it's just within a minute.
Pull out an arrow.
Revivify using the arrow tip.
Okay, and what's Revivify say?
You touch a creature that has died within the last minute. That creature returns to life with 1 hit point. This spell can't return a creature to life a creature that has died of old age, nor it can restore any missing body parts. Level 3 spell. The requirements is diamonds worth 300 gold. which the spell consumes. Previous episode.
Diamonds,
plural.
Okay.
And earlier in a different episode, because I watched it,
She took out arrows.
In which you said that I definitively know that one of her arrow tips is worth like 5 times the amount of 300 gold.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Cool.
Oh
wait, no. Did I still have you make a roll for it though?
At the time,
because it was for Corvus.
It was for Corvus, but it was exceeding a minute because I did not think about it at the time.
Got it. Because I remember that there was an episode where they did Revivify on Pike, or Revivify on somebody, and they just had a roll. Because it's like a accelerated revival.
Mm-hmm.
Just make a d20. Just roll a d20 for me. This is the second time you've been gone down?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Second time what?
Right.
Would I get advantage because I'm using like 5 times the amount that the spell requires? I'm trying.
I know that was a good argument.
It is actually a good question.
Yeah.
Just a straight roll.
Just straight roll.
15.
So you take the arrow, you kind of like take it, you just jab it into his chest as you begin this small ritual of Revivify. As a couple seconds go by.
Oh, he dead.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he dead.
You have 1 hit point.
I gotta quit doing that shit.
So.
That'd be so
Nice.
That was good.
You say 1 hit point, huh?
Well, you don't know that. You just know that he looks really, really bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You like
Don't tell me. I'll hit all of them.
that doesn't repair bones.
No.
Your bones are broken.
It just brings them back to life.
Correct, yes.
So you can't walk.
All of your bones.
Okay, just heal him.
All
What if I
of
do
your
cure
bones.
wounds on myself?
You can't do that.
Your own bones are broken.
Wait, does it require?
Oh, so he wakes up and he's just like, it all hurts.
How much?
It all hurts.
How much would lesser restoration, like compared to cure wounds, how much would that help? Just wondering.
You'd probably have to do it on individual sections of the body.
It says end one disease or one condition, but
Bones-
that's
bones
right,
not
Bone
but
shattering.
that's
Paralyzed.
blinded,
Paralyzed.
deafened, paralyzed.
Paralyzed is
poisoned.
like a neural. It's something that has to do with your neural pathways, not your actual bones.
I mean, we have a cleric, guys. Let the cleric just heal him.
I can get to a certain level. I can do that. Or I can do that.
The way you're going.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
fucking
no.
going. You ain't gonna get there.
Bob, do you have anything?
I have a magic healing crystal.
No restoration. I can retrieve him.
Yo, healing crystal
I can-
that shit up.
I have a magic healing crystal. I can use it 3 times in a day, so I'll use it 3 times, and I roll a d6 basically every single time. So.
I mean, does this actually like check the first time if his bones actually realign when you do use it the first time?
Okay, using the healing crystal.
Are you doing it on his body, or are you doing it on a specific part?
I probably would put it on around his chest, because if his like rib cages are broken, I'm more concerned of his like vital organs at this
Sure.
point in time.
You're thinking like a nurse.
I got a 6.
If we were to do cure wounds over time, would it eventually heal back everything? Like, granted, it would take time, but I remember, as you said, Pike, I'm remembering back. So.
Yep.
Okay.
14 altogether.
14. So you
Which is
kind
with
of
the crystal.
you see for the first time. I think this is the first time that you guys have actually seen this healing crystal. As she pulls out this crystal,
Forgot that I-
it's pretty decently sized. As she's putting it on his chest, as you begin to see it glow, and as it's glowing, it almost pulsates. As
Hold on to my stuff.
between all 3 of them, you begin to hear the as your chest and your ribs begin to reform, and it's quite painful.
Oh yeah.
God.
I'm screaming in agony.
He's probably going to pass out from that pain. There's no way he's going to stay
I mean,
conscious.
I was gonna have him roll a Constitution check, but
Oh,
I mean, if
sorry.
you want to have him just
Give him
pass
some
right
rest.
out,
Pri-
you
I
can
don't want to
pass right
touch him.
out.
He's
Oh,
all
as I
broken
see you
and
doing
stuff.
that, I'm gonna cast
I'm
Beacon
break
of
him
Hope.
more.
I'm
Pass
gonna
what?
cast Beacon of Hope.
Okay.
So whatever heal, we don't have to roll. It's just automatically the max. I don't know if that would help at all for him.
So my.
I took that into account.
But I'm also going to. I'm gonna do 2 level 1 cure wounds on him.
Cool. On his body or specific part?
Well, she's doing the chest, right?
Chest and ribs, yeah.
So, I guess I will focus. What?
Pelvis?
Yeah, probably. So we can like sit him on a horse or something like that. So I'll focus on that part.
Well, I know.
Okay.
And you also get 32 health.
Oh, wonderful. Can I cure myself now, or am I still like?
No, we did not do your hands deliberately.
Your arms, hands, legs, and feet are all broken.
I'm sorry.
Alright, so.
And neck.
34.
I'm going to.
Oh, God.
His body is
34 health.
It's
Bashed.
so distorted. He's like a
35.
pretzel.
He looks like a baby. He's just like.
So.
I'm going to bash
Is
him.
he even really alive? Did we bring him back?
He's a vegetable.
Did we really
Somebody
even
pull the
help him?
plug. No, I'm just kidding.
Did we really even help him? I feel like we made it
We have
worse.
2 nurses here.
Well, we
So
can bash up his splints, the whole of his bones in the line.
So I like-
So they heal appropriately.
Out of all of this, I'm just like, my hands, just heal my hands.
No,
and I'll
we-
fix myself.
We didn't heal your mouth, so you're just.
Yeah, that's it.
Your neck
Oh,
was
his
broken.
skull. Okay, so I'll go to his head and cast Cure Wounds
I just stand over to the side and
on
just
his
start
head.
vomiting,
You know. Okay, so I cast
Okay.
Cure Wounds on that.
Okay.
like,
How much health would that be?
That's 1d8 plus 8. So let me see.
1d8 plus 8, so
he
16.
looks like a bag of broken twigs.
Hold on, I have to roll the d8.
No, you don't.
Oh.
Speaking of hope, we don't have to roll.
Okay, so 16 there, and then
Now, can I make a medicine check? If
Sure.
so, that beacon of help would help speed up that healing process.
Looks like a
Like having
rich
beacon of hope
sack.
active while we're doing cure wounds. Like, would I
I
notice
mean,
anything?
it helps. It helps, but his,
Not majorly. I'm just curious if that is better than just like, hey, here's cure wounds,
Oh, yeah.
but here's cure wounds on top of beacon
yeah,
of hope.
yeah.
alright, so that is 1 Cure Wound, so I did that on his head, and then
Just the hands. Give me the hands. I could do my hands. and
cast
I'll cure
Cure
myself.
Wounds on one arm, and then Cure Wounds on the
I
other.
don't know if this is gonna help, but here's some ale, and I like just start pouring it into his open mouth.
So can I now cast Cure Wounds on myself? Still no. Incredible.
All right. So what's the so what have we done? We've done the chest. We've done an arm.
I've done both arms now.
Elvis.
Okay.
And the head.
Oh,
Huh? I can
I'll
use
help
another one
cast
because I
Cure
did
Wounds
the
too.
healing crystal for his chest. This is
I'll
brain
Cure
and
Wounds
2 arms.
on-
This is head and 2 arms.
To his other arm.
what do we need to do? No, she already did his other arm.
No, she did one arm.
I did
So
both
right now
arms.
I have we've done 1 on his head, 1 on his neck,
Oh, she did?
Chest.
Yeah.
3 on his chest, 1 on each arm.
One
All
on each
Cure
arm.
Wounds on
Yeah.
a leg. Or both legs.
You guys, oh god, this is all you guys. This is disgusting. I'm gonna go get some more.
I'm throwing up in the background watching this go down.
Yeah, same. Me too, bro.
I have a herbalist kit. So
Just in my bag of holding.
in your bag of holding. So can
It looks
I?
like a Swedish pretzel.
I look like the
So
lady
until
with the
you use it
rheumatoid
once,
arthritis.
it's fine.
I don't know how that works. What does it mean? Like when I have a herbalist kit?
No offense to anybody.
Like if you use it, is it gone? But if you if she has an herbalist kit and she
What do you use
uses
the
it,
herbalist kit for?
So I can make like a small like healing
like a cell.
beverage to put so he can drink. Right. And so what's
Bones
the point
are
of that?
broken. That's-
What's the point of it?
Herbalist kit?
Yeah.
That's for
Herbalist
poison.
is like to cultivate plants, use it for poisons. You can make small small teas, things like
really
that.
great
Wait.
for
But-
seasoning.
Like if you're looking for a potion, you're looking for like an alchemist kit.
No,
Or like,
I'm just
I
looking
forget what it's called,
for
but I'm pretty
like
sure it's an alchemist
me putting natural herbs that help with like inflammation.
kit. Do you know any of those?
I know lots of those.
Well, Emerald might.
Do you?
But I
She
oh
does
yeah,
because of Hera.
Emerald, do you have any
I-
healing
that's in my
herbs your
background
stuff?
Make a nature.
Because she said that within the 2 weeks when they were gone, she was not only doing the temple, but she was also working with Hera, the herbalist. That was
And
in town.
in my background, that's what I did too. So, and I have my own personal
What's up, Jeremy?
knowledge, so. You said
Somehow might have some
just gonna
healing
throw
herbs
this
in
out
his
there.
stuff
I'm a
as well.
mess kid.
He's been
Is he
collecting
considered a
herbs.
mess?
And
If you
different
want
type
to
of
convert
mess.
to cannibalism.
Yeah.
Pulls out his fork and knife.
I mean, guys,
Yeah,
solve this
he's like,
real
what we
quick.
need is some salt and pepper.
No,
That's
somebody
what
go
we
melt
need.
some butter. We're gonna crack this lobster open.
Can I roll for medicine too? Except like, and then see what that happens with that. Because it's nature, because I've identified the herbs.
So
But
what
I
do you do with
also-
the nature though?
6.
Okay, now go
So-
to roll medicine.
We could, while we're doing this, while
Okay.
you're still doing this, I'm saying this to everybody. So we could stay here the night, dump all of our healing into him
I think we have.
for tonight, and then rest,
Yeah, I think we should.
and then leave first thing in the morning.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
give this some
absolutely.
horses. This is not my time.
They were the only 2 horses that we saw, right?
Well, besides the one that he was grooming.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know he was grooming one. I thought he was doing something.
I got 6 with nature and 19 with medicine.
I mean, you think these are the type of herbs, and as they come together, you're like, yeah, it smells right.
Okay.
Bob, come with me. We're gonna go acquire some
What's
horses.
the odds of me serving
Hey,
this?
Rahun,
Yeah.
that guy over there
At this
has
point.
2 horses. One looks okay,
Yeah.
just malnourished. So we can feed it and be fine.
Yeah.
He said that one's 35 by itself, or we can buy the pair for 50, but the other one looks like it's about to die.
What about that
Anyway,
one? The one that needs brushing.
I didn't notice it somehow with my perception.
Well, Bob, let's go get that horses. Those.
All right,
These.
let's roll out then.
Here's the issue now, though.
Yeah.
He can't transform. Cass can't ride him.
Yeah.
So now we need 3
tonight.
horses.
We're not leaving tonight anyway, right? We're leaving
I'm
tomorrow.
just saying. As I look at Emerald in his vegetative state,
Can
you
I-
fucked it up.
Can I speak
Alright,
now or
sounds
no?
Bob, come with me. We're gonna get these. We're gonna acquire these
What
horses.
abilities do I have?
Okay, so I use my herbalist tea, drink this,
Okay,
and
you
we'll...
guys are healing him. Let me go acquire some horses.
Yeah.
This is gonna obviously take a while to heal him. Bob, I gotta ask.
Into a room.
Here, I'm doing this out in the open right now.
I'm here.
Do you know how to I lean in real quick and whisper to him. Do you know how to persuade people magically? Do you know how to persuade people magically? Do you have charm person?
I do not, but I have a really, really high persuasion.
Cool. I don't. People don't like me.
Good. I don't.
Period.
We're gonna try and convince this guy to give us all 3 of these horses,
Oh my god.
including that nice one that he's brushing.
Am I
You
back?
think
That's
you can
right.
talk him into doing that? Because I'm not a
Grab
good
his
talker.
legs, I'll grab his torso.
Did he
We
say
haven't
that he
healed
cured with
his
life that was
bones
used
and
in
his
his
leg
life
yet.
without
I mean, yeah, I would do
To
that. I
take
have
him to a
swords.
room, so we're out
Okay.
outside.
Bob,
Tell me the
who gives a fuck? We gotta go fight a dragon. And we saved this town so they can even set up here.
We're out.
I don't give a fuck. We need that horse more than they do.
Because we can't grab his. I'm thinking way too technical, but it's like.
This is why I'm not talking.
I mean, convincing.
I mean,
I
this
can
is.
threaten him.
I mean, I could do that, but I think the group hates when I threaten people. That's why I'm asking you to do this, because I clearly can't
So
talk.
what
to people.
abilities do I have?
Anything that requires somatic, like anything that you have to move, you cannot do it. The only thing you can do is verbal.
So 2 level 2 cure wounds,
On what?
1 on each leg, and then 1 level 2 on both of his legs, and then 1 level 1 on both of his legs.
Okay.
And I'll do another
Healing word.
I'll do.
As a bonus action.
I'll do
To
one,
myself.
one level 2 on his head, and then another level 2 on his chest.
I'm gonna do healing word at level 5.
Okay. You know that his chest seems to be together.
His chest seems to be together.
Yeah, like after you do it. Like he's doing okay. Like there.
Does his
like the organs and whatnot.
Does his leg seem good enough that if we picked him up, his bones would not pierce his skin?
No. The legs.
I fucking hate you right now.
The ligaments seem to be like bashed. The core body seem to be broken, which you guys have been able to kind of cultivate and save along with his organs. His skull is also broken, but it's slowly coming together. His neck's also pretty bad, where like he can't like if you try to lift it, he's just
I'll do a level 2 on his neck right now.
I'm making some splints.
All right, that's all my spells.
By the way, you're at full health because of all these
absolutely.
Wounds,
I'm at full health, but
you're still fucked up.
I still apparently can't do anything.
So I cast a level 2
Nobody's
on
done anything on
his
your hands
on
or
his
feet.
neck.
I just said healing word at level 5 on my hands.
Okay. Level 5?
Yes.
Wow.
I only have.
Which both of them? Or you're doing like.
How does he have level 5?
You gotta do
Yeah,
one.
how do you have level 5 spell?
I only have 1 and 2.
I'm at level 9.
And just Druid.
Actually, yeah. I'm at the update this.
So level 9 on which hand?
I can only do one.
Yep.
Fine. I do it on the right. And I'll do a level 4 on the left.
Okay.
So
they feel that you
great.
You can like.
They like pop with the air. That's just like
Shit, I have a level 5 too.
How does
so
he have
wait,
level 5?
wait. So somatics? Can I do somatics
much
now?
higher level than you.
I'm level 8.
Somatics.
What was that?
I can do somatics now.
No.
Huh?
I can do somatics or whatever you say.
No.
No,
Not yet.
no, it's
You're
not.
awesome.
No.
Horsky.
Yes, sir.
I'm a terrible.
My friends over there they came over here for
Something good.
business. We're talking about
But
Bob, you talk to him. I don't fucking
There's
like
always
people.
reasons.
You know what? Wait, not metagame.
No offense. I just don't like people, and I don't like to talk to you. Bob, can you? My friends, can you talk about prices and stuff and want to acquire these horses?
I'm gonna do a persuasion
what line am I?
on the guy to try to persuade him out of his third horse.
You're trying to persuade him to do what? Oh, you're trying to get him to do what? So how are you persuading him? Like, what are you going to say? I need to.
I'm gonna walk up to him and be like, "Good day, sir. I see you have a third horse. My band is in need of a way to travel. Is there any way that I can convince you to give me all 3 horses at say 60 gold? Well, I'm sorry, the 2 best horses for 60 gold."
Auburn here has taken care of me and my wife for quite some time. To sell her at 60 is almost to be insulting.
How about some gems as well?
Can I make a persuasion check?
Yeah, sure.
Can I assist by offering gems as well?
Yeah.
Alright, sweet. I'm assisting you so you get advantage on your roll. Roll twice and take the higher of the 2.
11 was the first one. Well, it would have been 20 the first one. Second one is 22.
Oh, 22.
Yep. I'll take it.
Okay, so 60 in gold and I didn't.
We get the 2 best horses.
Do you want how much in the gems? I'll go as high as another 60 gold's worth. I'm saying.
I mean, you just said gems, so I would assume more than 1.
Yeah, that will equal up to.
I mean, I'm okay with whatever gems you got. Let's go.
Cool. I hand him 60 worth of gems. So what? Like 2 gems?
I don't know. What are you giving them? Are you giving them anything specific?
You didn't tell me the specifics of these gems. You said I had 300 gold pieces worth of gems.
So you don't want anything specific?
I'll give him an amber.
Sure.
and a sapphire.
Cool.
Like a dark blue sapphire.
Yeah.
And then
He
nice
says,
bright yellow.
the saddles are red over there. I will bid you a fair due. I have no more horses, so I'm out.
No worries. Hey, if would you want her to return at some point? If I can try. I can't promise you. But if she
I mean, if it comes to it, sure. If not, no big deal.
Okay. What was your name?
Mine?
Yeah.
My name
Yeah, it's like
is Haircut.
okay. Well, you're here, and I'm assuming you're going to be staying here for a
I got
while.
an emergency.
Okay.
If you're going to be here for a while, I mean, yeah. If I'm able to keep her along with the travels, I'll try and bring her back.
Very well.
No refund needed. Just I understand the loyalty of a good steed.
Yeah. Bob just says, I'll go ahead and get them all cleared up if you want to go back to the group.
Okay, that one's malnourished. That one's close to death. This one is sturdy. I look at the horse.
Oh, it's great.
Awesome, great. Thanks, Bob. And I head back to the group.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna use healing word on the rest of my spell slots on myself.
Are you guys
How many do you
still?
have?
2 level 4.
And where are they
level-
going, on your hand?
Okay, well 2 level 4, 3 level 3.
Tell me where they're going.
Wherever else I'm not healed.
I mean,
Neck.
everything's still not healed.
So neck, skull, limbs, the things that they haven't done already.
Are they all still doing this by like the little circle edge?
Yeah, because we can't fucking move him.
His bones.
So,
will,
where
like,
are you going?
He's got like no ligaments.
I need to
or
know
tendons,
specifically where
like,
you're
we
putting
try
them.
to move him.
What still isn't
Stuff
healed?
can like pierce their skin.
Your feet haven't been touched. Your legs have been touched 3 times each. Your arms have been touched twice, or one on each side. Your neck or your torso's been done multiple times. Your neck's been done twice. Your head's been done twice, and your hands you've done a lot, but they're still not functional.
Yes. So feet, legs, neck, skull.
All right.
I
tell me where
acquired the
they're at.
horses.
What would? Oh, good.
All 3 of them.
2 level 4 on each of the feet.
Thank you.
You got the good one.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
3 level 3.
I have
Left leg, right
my
leg.
divine healing.
Neck.
No, we don't, sorry.
Ooh.
3 level 2.
We have a pool.
Skull.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I don't know
Leg,
what my
leg.
is, though.
It's your
It's
and
5
4
times
level
your
1.
level.
So I got 15.
What else
Got
am
it.
I missing?
No, like your level. Like I'm
As a
level
paladin.
8 paladin. Oh, okay.
I'm 3.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So I have my divine health, the lay on hand, so I have a pool of healing that I can use. So since I'm level 8, it's 40
So to help this, we're all staying here, right?
tonight.
To help this out.
Yeah.
If you guys were to blow all of your healing spells for the next 3 days on specifically him, he will be healed completely
3 days.
in 3 days.
Holy shit.
We should have just fucking walked here
Probably
then.
should just do 1 day and then I'll just. Can I walk after 1 day or not?
You won't be able to walk, but you'll be able to sit.
How
Can he
many?
transform?
What would?
No,
How much would we need to do in order to put him on a horse for travel?
Just a day.
about 2 days
2 days.
to sit and travel to withstand.
Well, if we're gonna do 2 days, we might as well freaking do 3 days. You know what
And
I mean?
today is considered 1.
Oh.
So like all day next
Yeah,
tomorrow,
we
and then you can
travel
leave
while
the 3rd day
That
morning.
means we can just
Sure.
still do
No,
the
but
fast
if
travel.
traveling, we're using all our spell slots. We're putting
But
ourselves
that's
at
with
risk.
blowing all of your spell slots in your healing.
Yes, but it's also we were already gonna decide to fast travel anyway and try. to
That's
do
what
it.
I'm saying to help
So
speed that up.
literally, like we can just say fast travel. 2 of those days during our fast travel is spent just healing BJ. Done. Continue the
So
rest of our travel.
Because I have the healing crystal, I have a healing wand, I have 7 spell slots, and I have my pool of healing.
And your
Wow.
crystal.
That's a crystal I included.
So
would
continue.
if I took away 1 spell just to feed the horses to create food and water, would that take away from it?
Yes, unless you had Beacon of Hope up.
Well, honestly, every time that we would go to heal him, I would have Beacon of Hope
Then you
up
would be
C.
fine.
Okay, so I'm fine. I'll blow everything minus my 1 spell in order to create food and water to try to
Would
get these
you-
horses
Would you
back
say
on
the
the
most we
spells?
would lose
All of our
just because of the
spells,
fact that BJ can't
All of our
transform and
spells.
travel like at the We would
3 days.
lose 3 days, or we would lose like,
Today and then the next 2 days.
Yeah.
That would be included into whatever travel we already have to do.
Yeah.
So even if we're traveling and doing those 2 days,
He's rideable on the third day.
We
no. I'm saying putting him on a horse and traveling and stuff like that
Would be on the third day.
which it's fine.
Unless you
We'll
put him
just-
on like a carriage, like laying him down. I can do that.
Fuck it.
Huh? Fuck that.
We need him to transport for.
Yeah, we're gonna need his B shape inevitably
Yeah, we're
if
gonna
it gets
need
down
him.
to it.
Well, yeah, he's saying that like if we got a carriage and put him down on it, it would help us be able to travel with him and heal.
Like you
him
could
out.
travel now if you had a carriage.
But it's just gonna be a waste because we're gonna have to leave the carriage
Yeah.
inevitably.
So after 3 days, I'd be full.
You'd be back.
All right, so
Everybody blowing all of their
Why-
spells.
why would we
Actually,
have to-
hold on. Wait a minute.
Why would we have to leave the carriage?
Hold on. I'm sorry. So you're saying 3 days, but if we blew all of our spell slots and then we straight up rested for 8 hours, and then did it all over again, would that minimize the 3 days? Like if we literally were like, cool, boom, 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 boom,
Long
rest for 8
rest.
hours,
You would
came
need,
back to boom,
you would
boom,
need
boom,
a
boom,
minimum of what's 8 times 3.
24. So it'd be a day.
No, that's 8 hours of sleeping. So that's a day of sleep. And then I would say that you could probably do it in a day and a half if you legit literally did what he just said. Did nothing else but sleep, wake up, do the spells, sleep, wake up, do the spells, sleep, wake up.
I'm trying to speed this shit up.
Fine.
So
then I
you
guess-
guys handle non-healing
I mean, that way
shit
we're not
and
sitting
we'll-
around for like 3 days.
What do you want me to do while we're waiting that I don't do heals? Do you
So
want me to
you
collect
make
more
sure
supplies?
no other shit goes on and we're
No,
protected.
I would just tend to the horses. I'm sparing one spell slot to create food and water for the horses. So just make sure that, especially that one,
Yeah,
that was, like,
I'm giving him
malnourished,
most of my
that would just be
rations.
it.
Yeah, no worries. Okay.
Well, the food and water would consist of enough to at least begin to bring it back up to par.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So,
So
I mean, it'll take time, but I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
but it's a decent beginning at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I think creating food water like feeds like 3 human
We're
beings.
still
or, like,
discussing
one
the
horse.
days.
It says it's 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's
yeah,
a
that's
feast.
plenty. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's a substantial amount.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it actually says in here, sustain up to 15 humanoids or 5 steeds for 24 hours.
Yeah, so they're loving it.
Be nice if
I'm
I read
loving it
all
while
my
I'm
spells.
That's
Yes.
one. Yeah.
I
fine.
name them.
So we're doing it, yeah?
Okay, so day and a half then.
One of them already
keep-
had a name, right?
You name them Auburn. Yeah.
Auburn. I keep Auburn as one.
So fast forward a day and a half.
Yeah.
I'm back, by the way.
You're back.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So fast forward a day and a half.
I
You
feel
are
like we would bond
finally
over that.
back to
How
normal.
we're sleeping.
No,
As
it'd be
your
like-
body still feels achy.
The first
Like
movement,
muscle
I
aches.
was-
the first movement that I can do
I
is I
would
just get on my hands
have
and knees
you
and I
teach
bow
me
at
chords.
them. I just bow
Like
down to
in
them,
Yeah.
Okay.
and I'm just like, I
Which
owe
one
you
is
a
that?
second
Okay.
life
We're on.
of debt and gratitude.
They don't seem to be paying attention either.
That's fine.
They're talking
That's
as
fine.
you're like on your knees.
Welcome back, Emerald.
No, sorry.
I
Go.
didn't heal you, but like, hey, I got horses for us.
Hey, nice.
Hey, by the way,
What
you're
did you
dumb.
just say?
Oh, I just got on my hands and knees and I bowed down to you and I said, I owe you a second life of debt and gratitude.
You're dumb.
Please just don't make
You're
rash
retarded.
decisions like that
So-
without thinking about how it's going to affect all of us.
Very true.
So now realizing
What, Bob?
what I said, are we now currently completely expended of spell slots?
Yep.
I go back to sleep.
I'm exhausted. Yeah, I'm definitely going
I'll
back.
take the whole watch.
I'm eating food. Sorry. Go,
Bob.
Bob.
What are you saying, Bob?
No, I was just saying, you only owes me one last debt, but I'm definitely going to call him that later.
Oh boy, okay.
So you know.
Wait, you didn't do any
He's
healing.
not talking to you.
You didn't do any healing.
He did
How do you
fly
know?
down there and get your body and bring
Oh,
you
he
back.
flew
fair.
down a guy your
Very
body.
true.
Yeah.
All right.
We wouldn't have done this
If it
without
was
you.
not for him,
Sorry.
we were going to leave you.
All right, you
I
got
say
it.
that out loud.
All right, you've got one. You've got one on me. All right, let's do it.
So I eat.
Let's rest up and go
food
get a
and drink
dragon.
real quick. And
Fast
go back
forward
to
another
sleep.
8 hours.
Yeah.
So day 2.
Alright, guys, I got the horses. This is Auburn. This one, the one who's now fat but used to be malnourished. That one's tiny.
Shit
That
ton of
one's
food
tiny.
now.
That one's tiny. And that one's. That's ones I like to call rusty.
So there.
Rusty.
Yeah.
All right. So what am I transforming into?
One, does that other horse die within the couple days that we're waiting?
Why'd you have your fingers crossed?
No, it's still alive.
Like,
Horse meat?
You gotta,
Alright, yeah.
you gotta be careful
We're
with
not-
Rusty. She's an old gal.
We're not putting anything on Rusty. Rusty's just gonna come along with us.
She's just gonna get to see the world before.
By the way, throughout your the 3 days or whatever that you guys have been doing it, you guys kind of walked by the big hole as well. You've also noticed that within that time frame, it is
Full.
now up to not full, but it's only one arena left.
Did you investigate why Tony was killed at all?
Nope, don't care about him.
Yeah. We're trying to get out of this place. Your arc is done, right?
Sure, I'll make a. What's up, bud? What's up, bud?
For our quest that we're I joined y'all for to go get this dragon. Do we know where, or can we speed this up by this other teleportation scroll that I have? Can I get us there faster?
Do you know a city Do you know a city up north?
I go to Sean.
We have to know.
Do you know?
We have to know the
sigil
place before we
for-
can teleport.
The city in ice.
Well, I look at multiple
The city of
options,
ice.
he's doing something.
What, Colonor?
Yeah. Do you know what that sigil is?
Yeah.
Do they have a teleportation circle? I'm assuming there.
Yeah.
How far north is that?
Oh God.
So
Sean,
I
you
just-
are the most helpful person.
I
in the
described the area that we are looking to go for the dragons, like that general broad area. Would that be in how would that be close to the city?
Maybe.
How many days is it from here?
A lot.
Okay, I mean we could probably go
Yeah,
there.
this guy is
It might save us some time.
This guy just doesn't care.
He says north. Like north is
I always keep
anywhere.
flying here. Where is it?
Like I don't know. North is anywhere.
This is when I need things like this.
Wait, let me.
Wait, is that it right there?
What did I have?
Alright, well,
Didn't even look.
The calendar.
Your
The-
calendar.
You wish
The
you had a
calendar.
calendar.
What about the calendar?
I just saw that there. I was like, is that it? She said, no, it's a calendar. I said she was a calendar.
If I had the map, I could show you. Oh, there we go.
Oh, she knows.
Check your text messages. You sent it to me.
So, you're technically here.
Yeah.
He tells you that he'll come bring you right over here.
Okay.
Where do we need to be?
But from where Illyria told us, where is that?
She said that you would want to be over in this area. So you're looking at about 5-day travel.
But that's better than probably what we were.
To the part where Illyria told us.
Yeah, that's where the area in which.
So how far of a travel from the city would be to where the dragons would be? Like 3-day travel?
What, this city or this city?
The city in ice.
Oh, 5 days.
Same.
Oh,
So
it's the
either
same
way,
distance.
it's 5 days. Whether we
No,
travel.
from the city in ice to the place, the area would be about 5 days. From where you're at now, 10 to 11 days, and you have to go through the Glide Forest.
Ooh, we don't want to go for the Black Forest.
Unless you go up and then you add on
At
2
this point, we
days.
got some.
Why did we even fucking buy horses? I swear. This is just so goddamn pointless.
Hold on.
We're buying horses everywhere.
Say that again. Sorry.
You could have just tried. Without horses.
I said we gotta put some importance on this because poor Rusty isn't gonna make it this 11 day.
Hey,
Rusty.
hey,
Well,
don't be putting down old
Okay,
Rusty.
but-
She's a good gal.
here's the thing though. Sean knows the sigil, so we can
I
tell
do.
him. What?
Can one person travel and he can dimension
I do.
for us all there?
You said I asked you if you knew the sigil, and you said yes.
For what?
To the city of ice.
Dimension door only
Oh,
goes
yeah.
500 yards.
Yeah. So we could teleport.
Insight check on your boy. See if he actually knows.
Sure. We can tele. No, yeah, fair enough. We can teleport
20.
to this city.
Not
of ice.
natural.
He seems like he does know it, but he's somewhat unsure.
He's gonna put it
Sean,
somewhere completely wrong.
This is
Alright.
important. Do you
I
know
think we let
for
the barbarian
sure?
take care of this.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Bob?
He said he felt like this was
I say
important.
we let the barbarian take care of this. Just let him take him around back, and I bet he'll get the answer.
That's-
real fast.
Oh.
That's not the issue. We can either take the teleporter
You are correct.
and it'd be a 5-day travel to the dragons, potentially.
Yeah.
Or we can travel there and it would be at a minimum 11.
So that's not my problem. So obviously, if we can get to the Citadel, that sounds great. 5 days, and we don't have to go through the Glyph Forest. But
But it could get us closer inevitably.
Or it could put us.
Can the horses go on this teleportation circle?
Yes.
Why did we buy the horses?
That's what I literally just said. I didn't know there was a city out there, alright? I didn't think about that. I am sorry.
hey,
You
Sean,
owe me
how do you
60 gold worth in gems.
Sounds good.
know about the Citadel?
I like gold rushes.
Sean?
City and lice. City
Sean,
city
how many
lice.
times do you think you've been there?
City of Lice? That's awesome.
City of Lice.
City of Lice.
Oh god.
Everybody's just
Wait,
has a shaved
That
head.
is
Everybody's
now,
head is
that is
shaved.
now the episode right there. City of Lice.
If you were a girl, that was
Everybody's
bad.
bald. Everybody's bald.
Hey, alright? There ain't nothing wrong being bald, alright? Whatever. Makes you more
Oh,
aerodynamic.
You can't take my word.
We would have to
I got
know.
enough for you. I'll give you some.
Alright, so who's doing what?
Nice.
So what?
We don't know where that flying ship
I'm
is.
attending to old Rusty
Sean,
'cause
how many
she-
times would you
she
say
my
you've
gal.
been there?
One.
Is there
I'm
a
saying it's an
crowd
option.
of people?
I'm not saying
in
it's a
this
good
No.
option. I'm saying it's an option. It would literally cut our travel in
Like
half
2 or
on
3
the time
people
that we've
with
already
trunks.
wasted.
Let's give it a go.
You give it a go.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna be somewhat I'm gonna be somewhat resentful to
I don't think you guys
you for
should
a
feel
day
I
at
don't think you guys
least.
should have healed him.
I'm looking at you like,
Is it
oh,
really
you're lucky I
worth
care
it?
about you.
I don't know.
It was worth it.
Are you sure?
I know it was worth it.
Yeah, no, it was worth it.
Emerald,
Because then we
you're
would have had
worth it.
Krukok's back. Fuck that guy.
That's
He's
true.
worse.
He
Um,
will
I
be.
had to complete my robes because this was too funny for me not to piss my pants.
Worth it.
I mean,
We
okay,
can always go
this,
ask around the travelers who come here if they've ever been there and they know the sigil. There's other people in this town than Sean.
Why don't we give it a
not
try?
sigil, it's City and Ice.
Why don't we give-
Yeah, but I'm saying there could be a traveler somewhere who actually knows it.
So I look around. Does anybody look like
Is that
travelers
Great
in
Barrier
here?
Territory?
No, he just asked. I told him that there was only about 4 people.
I'm saying like
Oh.
in the town. though.
Let's give it a try. What do we have to
Some
lose?
Travelers.
Is that in the Great Barrier Territory?
Yes.
We're gonna have to be careful.
Why? He's got that little medallion still.
Yeah, I'm fine.
He gave that back to me.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did. I asked it, and he did it in good faith. Did he steal it? He stole it.
Hey,
Juan, can you
trust the
describe
person
me
who's
for
been
that?
watching the fucking episodes every damn day.
What was
alright?
that?
He did not give it back to
I
you.
never gave it back to
Can
you.
you describe
You asked
what I
for
see
it back,
around us?
and he said no.
There's 4 people. There's 4 people
Oh,
in
and then
the bar tavern
You said
right
in
now.
good faith you'll
They
let
seem to be drunks.
Yeah.
As you see, one guy who's kind of just monotone right in front of you, giving you this information. But you guys are just inside of the tavern right now.
Now, is it day or night?
It is currently night.
I mean, it's probably
Like you said,
Late night?
good faith,
Like
right?
people are sleeping, or late night is it like?
No, people are sleeping.
Yeah, all right. Well, there goes my idea, guys. I hope somebody else has something.
I mean, we got to decide. So either we're gonna take the teleport, lose out on the horses.
That was a good. By the way, it is night. It is late night. I mean, you guys are all rested,
Yeah.
but
So
We might as well stay tonight.
well, either way, like
We'll leave right in the
we need
morning.
to decide what we're gonna do. We either leave first thing in the morning on horseback, or which is gonna be 10 or 11 days at the least. And we're gonna have to go through the Glyph Forest. Or unless we take 2 extra
We have
days.
magic.
What?
We have magic. totally down for the teleport.
This has to be a
Yeah.
group decision. No offense, you're new. So
Shut down.
So it's either we go on horseback and we can avoid the glide forest. It's going to add 2 extra days, or we take this teleporter, hope that it takes us to the city in ice, and then it's a 5-day travel to where Lyria told us.
All right. I mean, might as well take the chance.
Let's do it.
Sean.
We should go through the city. We should go to the city of ice. We're going to a whole new territory that we know nothing about.
I mean, in all honesty, I'm kind of on board with trying it.
I'm on board with trying it as well. What do you think, Cass?
If we go, like, we could actually go now.
Yeah.
Even though it's nighttime, we could still technically go now. We're all fully rested. We have our spell slots and everything. We could go now and then find a room there to sleep.
Let's do it.
What do you think, Cass?
It makes sense if it cuts off 6 days of travel.
But it's not only that. It's if we go to the city of ice, we can learn some information about the place that we're going to.
Or just wandering.
Exactly.
around.
We'll have our
Yeah.
bearings of where we are, what to deal with, what to look out for, and possibly supply up even more if there's things that we missed out. Because again, we're going somewhere
Yes, sir.
none of us have been.
Here, let's
Then
do
we're in
it.
a tavern.
Yes, sir.
Can I try to, I guess just talk to the barkeep to see if he knows anybody that's well traveled around here that would have been to that part of the region. See if he has any information on somebody that's in the town that may have come through here.
There's one gentleman he's sleeping, but yeah, he seems to travel a lot.
Alternate plan, we wait till the morning, talk to this person, and we have a guaranteed way to get there if he has the sigil. Or we can go with the gentleman over here that can't form a sentence, and his memory seems it's a little shaky. We might end up on the opposite side of the continent.
Well, all he said was that this guy has traveled a lot.
Yep.
Not that he's necessarily traveled there.
You're right. You're right.
Let's give it a go with Sean.
But if he's well traveled, then there's a possibility he's been to that side of the continent.
Yeah, I think either way it's a gamble. I mean, I say we just go now.
Woohoo!
That's where I think. I don't know.
I mean, I'm all about going to the city purely to cut down 6 days.
Correct.
Yeah.
As much as
I mean, but
enjoy
if there's
it.
someone here that could just be a question away, that's kind of worth waiting as well, though. We'll just spend the night here, wake up in the morning, and ask him a question, and then go. What if he does have potentially beneficial
I mean, yeah, you're right.
information? Because it's just a night. We know this place; it's safe. We don't know that place, so we've already spent 2 days here, anyways. What's another night?
Well, the one thing about taking a teleportation circle, not only does it cut off the 6 days, but any extra travel we do, we're putting ourselves at risk for things to happen along the way.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's not just the travel time saved, but
Risks reduced.
I mean risks during the actual travel too.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna stay here then.
Let's stay the night and try to look at this traveler tomorrow.
Bob, that's your first task as part of the group. Tomorrow you get the information from this traveler. Cool.
So fast
I
forward.
figured as much.
So everybody sleeping?
Yep.
I'm gonna go to the guy who has the horses.
He's gone.
Oh, he's asleep.
Yeah.
No refund.
Well, I mean, he's gone. You don't know where he's at. He's not at the station.
Never mind. I forgot it's nighttime. Yeah, go to sleep. I was just gonna tell him, hey, we're not gonna take the horse.
Oh, I got
Hold-
that. I'll
hold
take
on
care of
to
that.
the horse.
Yeah, I'll take care of that tomorrow.
Sure.
So going to sleep. Going to sleep. Going to sleep.
I'm gonna try and mentally connect with the panther again.
Cool. Sleep.
Oh, usual.
Samael, you sleeping?
Down at the bar drinking until I pass out.
Sleeping. All right. So you're connecting with Panther. Roll animal handling. Take it.
25.
25.
Yeah.
So your vision connects. as you're now what seems to be on a plane. You're looking onward on a city that you're actually familiar with, city of Tortola. You can tell that you are standing on the outskirts toward the forest, but you are visually looking at Tortola. He seems to be in your area.
Do I get the sense that he like followed me, like he's seeking me out?
You don't know.
I come out of the gate walls and take a piss on him. A drunken piss.
How far away is that from where I am right now?
I mean, you're inside, and from the wall to the forest line is like 400 feet.
Oh, so close.
It's your fault.
I mean, 400 feet is pretty far out, but yeah.
Well, that's not that far, right?
It's like a football field.
Are you sleeping?
I said I was going to bed. If you want me to go with you, you can come get me. I'll go with you.
I'm gonna go find Atreya.
Sure. You find her.
Atreya? I think the panther's here.
Your panther?
Yes.
What do you mean by here? Is he?
Well, I tried to connect with him, and he's on the edge of Tortola. I'm not sure if he's here because he sought me out or if something else brought him here, but I kind of want to go see him.
Do you think he'll be safe?
I don't know. Do you want to come with me?
Yeah, sure. Okay. My only thing is that we still don't know where his loyalty lies. And what if he's here because of his master's bidding? And we're walking into.
I think he might be loyal to Boschba because he grew up in the den. But whatever this connection is that I have with the panther, I feel like he's somehow more loyal to me. Like, I think he's my timekeeper, protector, or whatever, and we're bonded somehow. And
All right. Well, if you want to do this, I think we should go. But I think we should let people know.
okay.
It's up to you, But just so if anything happens.
I just want to see if there's any sort of chance that he'd be willing to come along.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I just think we should let the group know.
You would know if you guys come downstairs. You'll see me at the bar sleeping.
Okay.
All right, so we go downstairs.
So I'm gonna make. Well, I guess if we're at the room and they're sleeping, I'm gonna go wake them up and make them aware that we're gonna go to the edge of town.
Apparently, when I sent that order for the ball on Amazon,
Yeah, 1 second.
it didn't go through. Apparently.
All right. So, you go outside.
Well, I'm gonna make them aware, and Cody. We're making the whole party, or Rahun, sorry. We're making the whole party aware that we're stepping out.
Oh, you're waking up everybody.
Well,
we can let one person know. We can just tell Baltimore.
Okay.
Do you want me to come with you? Since I have a really high perception.
That would help.
I don't want to freak the panther out. I don't want to go alone because I don't want to get I don't know. Not that he would do anything to me, but the panther was kind of hesitant towards you.
Specifically?
Who was it? Was it Rahun or Baltimore? The panther was no, it was Emerald. Never mind. Yeah, the panther didn't. Okay, I won't say that. Yeah, I just don't want all three of us to come towards him because, I don't want to go alone, but I don't want to freak him out either because I don't think he trusts me quite yet.
Maybe I'll be a little less
I mean, I'll do whatever you feel
So,
comfortable with.
come if you want to, but
Sure, I'll come with
keep
you.
distant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I just don't want all three of us to approach the panther
Okay.
together.
I understand. All right. Well, let's go downstairs.
Follow.
So you three are going?
Yeah, I'm going.
Alright, so you guys get downstairs, you open up the door, it's way past midnight.
Oh, we see Rahun. Is he sleeping? He says he's downstairs at the
Like,
bar.
I do the usual.
He says
I
downstairs at
drink
the
at
bar.
until I get tired enough to pass out.
So I wake up Rahun.
No. What?
We're gonna go take a trip outside the city wall. We'll be back, okay?
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Unless you want to add anything else. Okay. All right. So let's go outside and.
Okay. So you guys go outside. You see the city's kind of torch lit. There's a variety of torches throughout the city.
Mm-hmm.
And you do notice that the gates are open.
The gates are open.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, and you see like there, some of the people are kind of just there. You notice that the Cord members are not really there no more.
Okay. So about how far out can you sort of sense?
I got the feeling that he was standing right there at the edge of the forest, looking towards Tortola.
Okay, well, let's walk a little bit and see if you can get a sense of where he's at now, and try to see if you can feel if there's another presence there. Maybe Vashpa with him.
Did I get the sense that there's anybody with him?
I mean, when you were like looking through his eyes, you didn't get the sense that he was accompanied. You felt like he was by himself.
Okay.
So how far do you want us to go with you?
Sure.
At least keep eyes on me.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay. All right. So we'll go as far as you want us to go with you, and then you can keep moving forward.
What he did with emeralds is right.
What was that?
I said we'll walk with her as far as she wants us to go, and then she can go into the forest to meet him.
Sure. I'm just gonna walk in that direction.
Yeah, I mean, it's in that general direction. You're about halfway out. You still don't see anything.
So, do you want me in Baltimore to kind of lay back? Do you want to keep going?
Sure, lay back enough where you can still see me. But...
So I guess within range of my weapon and my night vision. So it might. Okay.
Can I make another check before she walks off?
Sure.
18.
Stop. Can I do a perception check as well?
Sure.
13.
Oh,
I don't have anything to add.
really? That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
You guys just straight forest, man.
Huh?
Profession or anything?
No, listen.
Can I cast Primeval Awareness?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Athletics.
Forgot. I don't know.
How far away from the tree line reception?
She wants to be within range, so you're probably looking at maybe 200 feet.
I thought the tree line was 150 feet from the walls.
Was it?
Well, he said 400.
I thought it was 400, but I could be wrong. I didn't have it written down, but I know that you guys are within range, so I would assume you're probably within 100 feet. 100, 200 feet.
As long as my weapons are in range, then okay. All right.
For the sake of it, we'll just say that you guys are all within 100 feet of the tree line.
Okay.
Just for the sake of what's happening.
Yeah.
All right, Cass.
So I'm gonna telepathically tell the panther, are you here to see me?
To check in, yeah.
Oh.
He's like, but Dad, you're home.
So I'm here by the forest.
I see you.
How long have you been here?
I just got here tonight.
Have you come to check up on me before?
Couple times.
Well, my party and I were planning on going to the north.
Cool.
Would you be willing to come with?
No. I got some stuff to do with Bashba.
Okay. Do you know anything about the north that might be helpful? We're kind of out of our territory.
No.
Okay.
I'm sure Bashba could help if you brought Emerald.
Why does Bashpa want Emerald again?
To make him pay for things.
Yeah, we're kind of on a time crunch, so I think we're gonna go.
Should be quick.
Finger
A
of
little
death.
finger or two.
I'm sure she would be.
Death number 3.
Did she treat you well?
Yeah, she feeds me.
Well, I'm sure you probably know, but I have a house by the Spectre Forest.
Ooh.
And if you ever wanted to create your own den over there, it'd be nice to have you close.
Make a animal handling check.
That's a sweet deal.
20, not natural.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Two toys. A big yarn, a ball of yarn.
Oh, your poor adopted children. They're
Oh.
gonna slowly disappear.
Right?
Why didn't I see a finger in the front yard? Oh gosh.
Has anybody seen Leroy? Leroy!
Well, we'll be back. My party and I will be back in the Glide Forest at some point because we have some business to attend to there later.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Alright.
Still don't see anything.
I'll turn around and I'll go back towards them.
Sure.
Well, I went out on a limb and asked if he'd like to come, but he's very loyal to Bosch.
Everybody make a perception check.
Oh, man.
Here we go.
I'm asleep.
Yeah, the ones that are asleep, don't even worry.
14.
You're asleep, Jeremy. Don't worry about it.
14.
16.
16.
17.
17. Oh, wow. Oh, really?
Dude, I rolled a 3, a 4, and a 5.
Alright, so nobody sees it.
For whatever reason, perception is not with me tonight.
Alright, so you guys are doing what? You guys head back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Heading back
so-
to go to bed.
Alright, so you go to bed? Go to bed?
Yeah.
Go to
I
bed.
rub Rahun's back. We're back.
Where did you sleep, Bob? Bob?
I don't think I heard you.
Bobby, where did you
Where did you sleep?
In the end,
Like in a bed or out in the
I
tavern?
mean, I guess I would say that I was cross-legged sitting on my thing, and I guess I was passed out in the middle of meditation on the bed.
Okay. So the only one that's gonna be able to sit, Rahun, roll. Perception.
Roll good, my friend.
What am I? Advantage, disadvantage for anything?
Nope. Perception.
No, just perception. 13.
13. Good. DC was 12. So you hear as some boots are coming down the stairs.
What? I'll look over at the stairs. Huh?
You see a guy, he's got boots on. You see he's got some nice jeans. He's got kind of like a leather vest on. He's got a big old belt buckle. And you see he's got like a big old backpack. And he kind of looks over and goes, "There, partner."
Hi. Where are you off to, partner?
"Oh man, I'm going around yonder. I'm gonna be going around towns. Look like you've been drinking a little much. Gotta hold that liquor, you know what I mean?"
I hold my liquor. I just woke up. I'm tired. What's
Mm.
up? Where are you going? Who are you going
Good
with?
on you, brother.
Where are you from? Why do you have that weird
I'm just
voice?
a traveler, my man.
Where are you traveling? Wait, you're a traveler?
Yes, sir.
Hey, can you do me a favor?
Sure.
Can you smack me in the face?
Well, I'll never pass a good smacking.
Oh God, thank you. No, that just woke me up. Whew! You said you were a traveler? What's up? What's up, partner? Why partner? We're not partners. Do I know you?
Sir, I think you need to just calm down.
Oh, just sorry, getting my thoughts together.
You all right?
Yeah. Sorry.
What's a good dwarven fella like you doing out here in these parts?
I guess traveling as well.
Oh, good on you, sir.
Yeah, we're heading up north. Ever been up north?
Little bit, parts here and there. Great Barrier Mountain seems to be a good place.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I'll have to see it for myself. I've never been. I don't know where I come from, really, but...
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, but hey, you got this whole wide open world, right? You gotta explore it.
Yes, sir.
You ever been up north, other than the barrier, or anywhere else?
A couple parts, here or there.
City of Ice?
Yeah. I believe that place over there is called Kalinor, if I'm not mistaken.
Kalinor? Cool.
Yeah.
Do you know the sigil by chance?
The sigil for what?
For that, and I point over to the teleportation circle.
Oh, the sigil for the teleportation circle.
Yeah, for that city.
I mean, I guess. Is that sigil that seems to be on the middle of that there circle?
Yeah, but that town's sigil. Do you know that town?
I mean, I could draw it out for you.
Yeah, I'd really appreciate that.
Yeah, sure. Hey, Sean, give me a little piece of paper. So he's like,
What's your name again, partner?
oh, my name's Keith.
Keith. Thank you for your help, Keith. Name's Rahul. No.
He kind of looks down at your hand. Yeah. No disrespect to you, sir. I just don't like physical touch.
Okay. I don't swing that way, but
No. Brother.
Drink instead then.
I'll take the drink, thank you, sir.
All right, cool. Here I pour him some of the ale that I keep in. This is my personal stock. Enjoy.
Well, thank you kindly.
You're welcome, Keith.
Right,
So where are you traveling to next?
Well, I was thinking about going down south. I hear that the Mount of Virna seems to be pretty popular these days.
History checked myself. Do I remember anything about Mount Virna or anything? No,
I've never even traveled that way.
Yeah, couldn't tell you, but good on you if you make it there. Hopefully, maybe we'll cross paths again, stranger.
Well, here's a sigil.
Oh, I appreciate that.
But let me let you in on a little secret, son.
What's up?
I heard that down in the desert, like past the mountains, if you could find it, there seems to be a good-looking treasure. They haven't specified what type of treasure it is, but I guarantee you it's going to be one of good. I mean, many people have been looking for it, like a lot. And
you going to look for it?
I figured I might try my luck. You know what I mean?
Well,
I mean, somebody's got to find this here country, right?
Yeah, you're right.
That's right. Somebody's got to go find that treasure. It might as well be me.
Yeah, everybody has an equal chance of finding it, I guess, right?
That's right. That's right. That's why.
Well, then, hey, you know what?
I like that.
How about this? And I raise up my mug. First one who finds it has bragging rights, and the other person knows the meal and a drink.
Well, good on you, partner. Yeah, I'll take that down right up.
Cool.
There you go.
Future endeavors.
Yeah, man. You let me know when you find it, all right?
I will. You do the same.
You just chugs.
Yeah, just leave a message here with Sean or something if you ever find it, and he'll let me know.
I'll do that. I'll do that. So if I find it, I'll leave a message with here, Sean.
Yeah,
If you find it, you leave a message with here, Sean, and I'll make a way back here about a fortnight.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
You'll probably beat me then, but I won't. I have other business up north for the time being.
That's right. I heard you.
But
well, partner, I gotta get out before the sun here rises.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna go back to sleep because the sun hasn't rose yet. So,
all right. Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, you have a good night.
I will. I try to go to sleep. I shift and I probably couldn't go back to sleep at this point. So I'll be like, damn, he was really helpful. But fuck him for waking me up.
And he leaves.
I say that to Sean.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
I'll say with advantage because you specified that you're still not going to go to sleep. Yeah. That you tried, but you couldn't.
Yeah. Okay. 16.
16. So as you're like putting your head down, you're like, all right, come on, let's try and fall asleep. You hear as he kind of like he opens the door and he goes, and then you hear just from behind you. Well, I didn't know Skyhaven was gonna be coming by through this way.
Fuck. I go upstairs and I start waking everybody up early. I'm like, guys, guys,
okay,
guys.
So you start hearing all the
Skyhaven's coming.
I jump up and grab my stuff.
Yeah, Baltimore would be the first person I tell.
Okay.
Skyhaven's here.
I start waking everybody up. Let's get the point
Guys.
All right, so Bob, in your meditation, all of a sudden you hear this flurry of scrambles begin to start.
Alright.
Skyhaven's here.
Can I,
Yeah, it just showed up.
I guess, do I feel like it's a panic?
They don't like us. They've been trying to find us.
I'm unaware of everything.
What was that? One more time?
I said, do I feel like it's a panic, or do I,
Somewhat of a panic. Yeah, you could say that.
I mean, I'm rhythmically like.
It is a
fast.
panic.
I'm like,
If I'm waking you up, I'm saying, oh,
He's like,
get your shit, let's go.
He's like, nobody panic, nobody panic. I'm panicking.
So, Rahul, do you show me the sigil?
Oh yeah.
So, as continue waking everybody up,
Yeah.
as I take the paper and I go downstairs to Sean and I say, Sean, draw me the sigil.
You already have a drawing of it.
Yep, I'm asking Sean to draw the sigil.
Oh,
thank you, Ryan.
you see as like, did you show him the paper too or no?
No,
No.
I put the paper in my.
Oh, okay. So he starts drawing. He's like,
Did you incite yours?
Who, Keith?
Okay.
he's taking some time to draw this out, but you can tell he's being careful on how he's drawing it.
So I'm just sitting there like.
Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, you hear what you hear with your passive perception as you hear some boots hit the ground outside. And then from outside you hear, take it back! Take it back! Make sure he's not getting out!
Let's go, guys! Come on!
Staring at Sean.
After some time, you see as he's just kind of like,
Close enough.
here, and it looks somewhat like the one you have.
Which one looks better though?
The one that Cody had, or
Okay.
Rahun had.
So as soon as are they all coming down the stairs?
Yeah, I think they are. Is
Come
everybody
on,
coming down the
let's
stairs?
go. Come on.
So
Yeah,
I
I'll start
take the one that
rushing
Rahun gave me. I put it in Bob's chest, and I'm like, Bob, cast now.
Wait a minute, hold up.
And I look around. Where's Corvus?
A whistle.
Nice.
How big is the room we're in, Juan?
Like 50 by 50, maybe.
There is a teleportation circle there, though.
Yeah, there's a teleportation circle in the tavern. Go to the teleportation circle.
Okay, then I'll just do that. I was gonna make a clean exit, but that'll work. I'll just start casting.
This is the clean exit.
Yeah, this is the clean exit.
Well,
You're-
I can throw darkness down and blind everything that's around us.
No.
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 Activate the teleport circle.
Yeah,
Use
exactly.
the sigil. Activate the teleport circle. Let's get
That's
out.
all you know. Go. Just do that. As I hear cast whistle for Corvus, I'll quickly go over to the front door and just like open it up for him so you can fly in.
Sure. So you open the door and you are met with 3 Cord members that are standing right there in front of you, like literally about 10 feet out.
Does Corvus come in?
With a natural 3.
They don't see him.
You see him. He's on his way in, but the Cord members will get to go first.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So what do you? I want everybody to make an initiative. Yes.
Oh, gosh.
Wait, do I automatically get?
You've got to be shitting me.
Why do you automatically get 1?
Because
So,
I
can I
automatically
make-
get first in initiative because of my thing.
Can I say something before we go into initiative?
Sure. But
Why are you all panicking? Who are these people?
We're gonna try to kill us, Bob.
We'll explain later.
Alert!
your job is
Hey.
over there.
They're gonna try to kill us, Bob.
It's an alert. I always get like +5 to initiative.
So you get a +5 to initiative.
+5 to initiative, and you can't be surprised. If
Yeah,
there is a surprise, while you're conscious, if there's a
Yeah.
surprise round, you join in the surprise
Yeah,
round.
there's no surprise round in this. 20 to 25?
Natural 20.
Oh, good. What's your modifier? Because somebody else
0.
got a natural 20.
0.
Okay.
What a waste of a fucking natural 20.
15 to 20.
19.
19?
Mm-hmm.
18.
18?
15.
I'm so upset with my dice right now.
Yeah, they haven't been working.
I know.
They haven't been working for you right now.
What? Do I need to replace all of you now?
Okay, got
15.
you 10 to 15? And can you make 10?
10.
Oh, you're not there yet? Really? With your +5, you still didn't get?
20. Not natural.
Oh, gee, I called that earlier. Did I miss that?
Well, you said it, and I jumped out at natural 20, and you said somebody else. So.
Got it. Got it, and that is Bob for now. All right, first up in initiative, Corvus goes last. Cord.
Wait.
Cord
How
numero
do I
uno.
get to roll for Corvus?
I rolled. That's what his speed was. But if you'd like to
He
make
gets a
the roll,
+5 on his initiative.
oh, that's dope. So he goes before Bob.
Good.
So still last.
Yeah, yes. So, cord number 1, he's just gonna look at you and he's like, "That's him. He's part of it." And he's gonna make an attack. That's gonna miss. That's gonna be 15.
Second.
No.
Oh,
Wait.
I flick him off.
Second.
He's gonna make another attack. That's 16.
Nope, I flick him off.
So you like open the door. You're like, "Yes, baby. Did you have something you wanted to add?" I mean, if you got something, I'm willing to add it.
Show me your assassin stuff.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because I don't have first initiative. So.
Baltimore.
I
I mean, everybody else is inside. Rahoon's just at the
Wrote
door.
it down. Okay, so never mind. I thought I was always first in initiative because I had that written down.
You're normally always first in initiative.
Yeah, some natural 20s going on.
I'm going to back up right next to the teleporter. I'm not already there. And I'm going to hold my action. I'm going to hold my action for if any cord member enters into the facility and begins to make an attack on somebody.
Sure.
So not they're outside, but if they actually walk inside and then they go to make an attack.
Alright, so you're holding an action?
Holding action
attack.
for that. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to Shield of Faith myself.
Dope.
Because I have...
Because why not?
Yeah. 14, guys, 14!
Cass, you're up.
So as I'm like moving back towards the teleportation circle, like I'm not moving towards the door, but I'll hunter's mark the person that attacked.
So are you in line at the door then?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're hunter marking? Okay.
And is the teleportation circle activated yet?
No. You still have your movement.
I'm going to attack the person that just attacked.
Emerald, you're up next, so be ready. Yep. Go ahead. Make an attack.
Get to the chopper.
I'm gonna go right for the door and aim it straight at them. I'll go before. You sure?
What you got?
That's 10, but I feel like I add something.
Even if I crouch down.
20.
Yeah, like through the door.
Not natural.
20, not natural. It doesn't.
My
hit.
hand?
You see, as you release your arrow, as it flies by your head, you hear the
What about
as it just like hits his armor and just.
I look back and I see Cass is like getting ready to come out and start fighting him.
She's already shot an arrow.
Yeah, but like I see she's coming up to the door line and stuff to me. I'm assuming.
She hasn't moved, so no.
No. Well, I just reaction and look back at you. And I'm like, just get ready to leave.
Yeah, 50 feet.
I'm trying. I said that. I use my movement to like. I'm within line of the door where I can attack.
The
but I'm
teleportation
staying-
circle is off to the right, so you'd have to get out
I
of the
have
way.
a bow. I can shoot it across the whole
Through the
place.
what?
Can I not? Through the wall.
Baby. Okay, so
They're in the door. You made it sound like
If-
they opened the
If
door.
that's
I
they're still outside the door.
I opened
The door is like over there, and the teleportation circle's over here. There's no way you see
It's a
out the
square
door.
room. Okay. I'm in line with the door. Shoot the arrow. I'll try. I noticed that it just dinged off, so I'm not gonna try and attack again. I'll just move to the teleportation circle.
Sure. Okay. Emerald, you're up.
Yes. All right. So I'm
Trey,
gonna use
you're
my
on deck.
movement. And I'm gonna go up to the door where Rahun is.
Okay, so you're going up to the door.
Going up to the door, and then I'm gonna hold my action until Corvus comes in, and then when Corvus does come in, I'm gonna cast Wind Wall through the door at the core members, so it pushes them back.
Okay.
And then,
Good. What are you doing? Get ready to leave.
Trey, you're up.
I'm gonna use my movement
Rahun, be ready.
to get to the teleportation.
Alright.
But I'm not keeping my back towards them, and I'm holding my action for if a core member comes in and starts attacking, and I'm using my bonus action to do Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. So at this point, you notice that there was two, and then there was one behind them. The guy on the right kind of like tried to strike at you, which he obviously missed. And then you see as the one guy kind of comes in between them, and he just lays down this what looks to be a mini cannon,
oh god.
Oh shit!
and he just
Everybody down.
Well, if we're not in
Can I
line with them, then
reaction
they
to
wouldn't be
shut
in
the
line with
door?
us, right? They'd be like, "What are they shooting at?"
what?
They're
What are they
shooting at me
shooting?
at the door. I'm at the
Yeah.
door. At the door itself. Open door. Looking at these guys.
As am I.
Yes. Can I reaction? Shut the door.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I?
Is he? He gets
Oh,
because
wait,
of my
Because you already
aura-
held your action for.
True.
Because of my aura, you get plus 10. That's a saving throw. You get plus 10. No, hold on, plus 5. You get plus 5
Okay.
because of my aura protection with saving throws.
Okay.
Oh, that's a natural 19 with a plus 6 dexterity saving throw plus another plus 5 on top of that.
Wait, you're
So that's a shit ton.
Yep.
Um,
shutting the door, of course.
yeah, it's 31.
31. So
30?
I'll say.
No, yeah, 30.
So yeah, so you shut the door as you're like, fuck! You shut the door as you hear the. I'm gonna say because of the door, it's gonna increase your AC by 3.
Okay.
That's a 17 plus 8. 25. Does that hit? All right.
Yeah, not 21.
So as you just see this, just the door just blows inward.
Damn.
Would it be reduced damage because it's impacting the door before it actually impacts me?
I did.
Okay, cool.
And that's also why your AC went up.
Yeah.
That is going to be. $44 points of bludgeoning damage.
Get that weak shit out of here.
As you just see this
blister ball just blow through the door, just completely turning the door into shrapnel as it just kind of hits Rahun, and you just see he's like, whoa, as it hits off his chest, and then it just kind of rolls off into the wall.
I looked to see what it was that just hit me.
And he asked the guy,
how do I make that?
And as you look real quick through the hole, you see as the second individual to the left literally just takes another ball and just throws it back, and he goes, "Reload it!"
Do I get to use my held action at all or not?
You're waiting for Corvus to come through the door.
It's true. Okay.
Your turn.
I've reopened the door.
Wait, okay, I have to say.
I reopened the door. I'm like, you fucking bloody bird! Get the hell in here!
Isn't the door gone?
No, I mean there's like a massive
a
hole.
giant
Oh my
door.
god. So, okay, seeing that I'm holding my action, realizing that there's now a hole, would I not, like, get the chance to just be like, screw it, I'm gonna go and use my action, or no? I still have to wait till Corvus comes.
Your held action was wait for Corvus.
Okay. Yep.
Wait.
Fine.
Better planning.
Go ahead. Go. Dude, go ahead.
Better choice of words next time.
Corvus is dashing though right now, right?
Yeah,
I hope
he
so.
just hasn't gone.
I hold my action. I hold my action to also wait for Corvus to come in, and then I will shut the door.
Okay.
Essentially, but I will use my bonus action to go ahead and activate my boots of haste.
Cool. So you see as the third member now grabs the can from him and pulls it off, and he goes, "Fire!" As he's also gonna shoot out.
Did you already went?
Did you move?
No. He used his reaction to reload the weapon.
But didn't they? You said two guys went first.
No. So the first guy attacked.
Missed.
The guy behind them came out with the hand cannon.
All right.
And then this third guy used his reaction to reload the weapon for him.
But
and
uses his real.
now he's using his action to actually grab it and to make the attack.
You
want to shut the door again?
Yeah, I mean, like my it would have been to have the door open, but like I'm more gonna brace myself behind the wall. Like, do I still get the +3 or nah? For me, I would have stepped out of the way of the door frame.
But did you say it?
You don't have to. That's fine.
I'll say you give you a +1 to your AC.
Good.
So you're still +3. Boots ace.
Oh.
I'm at 21.
So 15 + 8.
I mean, that's gonna
23.
hit.
Yeah. 23 coming at you. Oh, this one's not bad.
140.
No, not even. 24
Cool.
points of bludgeoning damage as you just see another one.
Corvus, get the
As like he goes across and then he's backed out. He's like all of a sudden the shrapnel just hits the arm. He's just Now it is Bob's turn. Oh no, Corvus. Corvus dashes in.
Okay.
Procs. Do you want to proc?
What? I don't even know.
Never mind. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
I know.
you do.
I know.
What'd your action?
I know.
Because
Yeah,
you
I
held your
know.
average
You are
right.
so dumb,
I'm
DJ.
holding my action, so yeah.
I love you so much, but you're so dumb.
Corvus flies in, turns left straight to the teleporter.
Wind wall.
Wind wall.
Straight
Alright.
at the three peeps.
And the three peeps.
Mm-hmm. Through whatever hole.
Wind wall.
Do you want me to read it to you?
No, I got it right here.
Okay.
Direction. A creature takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage on a failed saving throw. Each creature. Oh, okay. So
And it pushes them back. Should push them back.
Yeah, it should still push him back no matter what, but it just won't do the damage.
Well, I think they
Well,
have
I'm looking at the damage first.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay,
a
yeah.
12.
And then my proc will go off after him.
Where does it say it gets pushed back?
Okay.
says a strong wind rises from the ground. You point, you choose. You make a wall up to 50 feet long, 15 feet high, 1 feet thick. The shape of the wall you choose as long as it makes a continuous pass along the wall. The wall lasts for the duration. When the wall appears, each creature within the area makes a strength saving throw. It takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Yep,
the strong wind keeps fog, smoke, other gases at bay. Small flying creatures and objects can't pass through the wall. Loose, lightweight materials can't fly upwards, and arrows and bolts and ordinary projectiles are also deflected.
You are correct. I was looking at a different spell. So you're right.
Okay. That is the one that you cast, right?
Yeah,
okay.
the wind wall.
So, they all failed. So, roll your damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where's my D8?
My pocket will go off. I mean,
that's exactly what
it's gonna be reaction, shut door.
It's just 9.
Action, grab Emerald and dash to the teleporter with my boots of haste.
Yeah, it's just 9.
9?
Yep.
Well, no, your movement's not held either.
But my action is dash. I'm using my actual action to dash.
Oh, like you held your action to move.
Yeah, like I held my action.
Oh, okay.
All I did was
That's
use my
fine.
bonus
Yeah,
action. So I was saying I would use my actual action to dash with Emerald, like by the cloak.
Well, I mean, if you're saying you're holding your action to move him, then yes. Because I'll say, like, I mean, a basic close the door. I'm not going to have that take up your whole action.
My main action was going to be grab Emerald, run to
your head.
Yeah.
Emerald, you doing anything?
It was just 9. But after that, yeah, I'm going to be heading back to the teleport.
Bob, what are you doing?
Alright, so using an item, is it considered a bonus action?
A scroll, it takes on whatever the spell is. So the spell is an action, so you're going to have to do it.
Alright, so
Actually,
consider
that's
the
curious,
spell.
actually.
Then I'm gonna blow my wand pretty hard.
You're what?
I'm going
The casting time is 1 minute on that teleportation scroll.
No, I get it. No, I'm gonna cast.
Alright, around 6 seconds, right? Or what?
So it's going to be 10 rounds for him to cast this teleportation circle.
Well, are we considering combat still?
So nobody's at the door, correct?
Nobody's at the door.
That's my point of are we still in combat?
Right.
They're technically outside with the wall dividing plus whatever feet that were.
It's not going to last a minute, though. They're going to get in within a minute.
I'm saying for longevity sakes, like, do you really want to wait 10 rounds for this?
I mean, there's only 3 dudes. What do you got?
Activate the teleporter.
You could activate.
I'm yelling this at him.
I can do that, but I can do it. I can do that plus other things.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Do what you got to do.
It might be great, right?
Yeah, but if he does
So you
that
said
shadow,
concentration
he
check
does
on
the
teleport is
darkness,
1 minute. Is that correct?
none of us are gonna
To
see
cast the spell is 1 minute.
Yeah.
I want to know who the fuck turned us in.
Alright, so I guess
Sam.
I'm going to
Who's Sam?
activate Twin Cast.
The
Okay.
bartender.
I'm going to Twin Cast.
Sean.
Where's it at?
That's what I meant.
Targeting the door and right and
I wouldn't expect you
it's
to
what,
remember his name.
15
You didn't
feet,
sleep
so
with him,
15 away from the door.
I tattoo the names of my lovers on
Okay.
it as well to help remember.
So it's going to be 2
Tell me
darknesses
somewhere.
back to back, but then it gives us a 30-foot, 15-foot radius, and then a 15-foot radius after that.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn and use my Quicken spell for 2 more of my sorcerer points, and I'm going to cast the teleport spell.
Fair enough. And what's the darkness?
4 points and then 2 points. I only have 2 points left.
No, I meant what's the darkness? Oh, I can look it up. I'll tag mine.
I got it right here. It's magical darkness spreads from the point you choose within the range to fill a 15-foot radius sphere for the duration. The darkness spreads around corners. Creatures with dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light cannot illuminate it. If the point you choose is an object you are holding or isn't being worn or carried, darkness emanates from the object and moves with it, completely covering the source of the darkness with an opaque object, such as a bowl, whatever, and it just makes them blind, essentially.
Got you. All right, so that's gonna be up to 10 minutes. So yeah, so they are within the darkness as far as they know right now. So as far as you guys know, that he is. You just see a massive, just big muck of just darkness, just shroud the whole doorway.
Okay.
And even Sean, he's just kind of, he's like, and then you see as he pulls out the scroll. Go ahead and make a check for me, please.
Sean is the best NPC.
So arcane
guy,
check.
hands down.
Gotcha.
Always keeps his composure at all times, no matter what.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have a
Streets
care
of
in
night
the world.
Nine-
Border
nine-
goblins coming through about to wipe out everybody.
That's because I think he's probably a dragon in disguise.
Just
19 works. So you see as the sparks begin to go. Technically, everybody is currently out of combat.
Keep it up, Bob.
They
Keep it
can't
up.
seem to find their way out.
You're doing great.
Oh, I'm useless after this. I got 2 more sorcerer points. Y'all better hold the fort.
Well, we will. We got your back. Just keep
you
concentrating.
guys hear as a just releases as like you just see it just shrapnel all like heads towards up the stairway, and you hear it.
Random guys just got
Random gas just got shot. So for the sake
I
of
really
it,
need to
just
make one of
roll
those.
these out.
during the downtime that we have.
I can't seem to roll anything past a 10. I got 4 10s of the other hit. Yep, sounds good. Natural 1, great.
it breaks.
So, and in the meantime of this minute, you hear the as
Stop
this.
blowing holes in my ship!
Yeah, all you see is just more shrapnels.
I would say that seeing that it's just random fire, I would probably grab some tables waiting for the spell and just set them up.
I'll help
Try
him
to
with that.
block.
Okay, that works. So
I will
you guys,
also make an
you guys
investigation
make
check
like this. Yeah, sure.
to see if I can't replicate that ever in the future.
You didn't get a second to look at it really hard.
Don't worry, we'll kill one later and take it.
So, so you're like helping him put it, you're like trying to think. You're like, God, I love that trap.
Yeah, the whole time. I'm
As
like,
you
God,
begin to
this is
hear
amazing.
as it does light spark up, as now you see electricity starting to come out from this teleportation circle. You know that the teleportation circle is ready to move.
So I'm hopping in. I'm not even waiting.
All right, do you actually go to?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Where we're supposed to go, yes.
I have to ask just to make sure. All right, so you see as he's just like, yep, and he just goes straight on it.
Time to go. Come on, kids, let's go.
Yeah. So because I
I
know
throw her in again.
Okay, she's like,
I was gonna grab.
I was like, get in.
Yep. Gone.
I'm also going.
Gone.
I run. If Cass is not going in yet, because I see a tray get thrown in by Rahun, I run over and just pick up Cass and just toss her in.
Well, I'm going as soon as Corvus is.
Oh, okay. Corvus
Soon as I
comes in.
arrive,
You guys
I'm
pop
going.
in.
Okay.
What'd you do again?
Yeah. So.
Open
we're-
up into
we all
another
go-
Close the
room.
circle. Close the teleportation
I need both
circle.
of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Me?
Do we have advantage because of the wall that we just built?
Sure.
Did you say me
It's a
too?
natural 20. Yeah, both of you.
Dexterity saving throws. Add +5. Add +5.
You're not there.
Technically, you're not
Oh,
there.
shit.
You are. Whoa! You're way more than 30 feet out.
We get advantage though.
What we got?
16.
Oh. You
Both
should have
of
let me grab you. That's what I was gonna do because he has no freaking.
Both of you take 32 points of damage, bludgeoning damage, as this last shot just and then just hits that side of the wall as all the shrapnel and everything comes into you guys, and you guys just get cut up, pierced up. I mean, it looked like it hits you at first, and then like yours was like, and you hit it off, and then it goes right at Baltimore. You're like, fuck.
So
That shit is amazing.
I'm just imagining I'm getting hit in the back because I'm already heading towards it. So I just kind of like flop through onto the ground wherever that we are. Just like, motherfuck, that hurts.
You just see like a big, massive mark on its like back, like indented into like his like the shirt and everything. Yeah, it's nice.
I know, right?
Just for cinematic reasons, like I'd hit that and be like, "Oh, Baltimore, you okay?" As I see him go through, yeah, he's good. I look back to the door, the core member like finally getting through the darkness by the door at this point. Awesome. I just like stumble, like hurt a little bit, and I'm just like, "Fuck you!" And I just fall and tumble into the teleporter.
So you fall into the teleporter as all you guys come up to the city of ice, as we will stop there for the night.
As soon as I see Rahun fall through, I'm just like, close it, close it, close it.
It closes. As we will stop there for the night, as we are at the city of ice. So we appreciate you guys staying tuned. There was actually pretty good little turnout here, so we appreciate you guys. Like our Facebook page, go on there, check it out, talk with the players. And as far as I know, Atreya, you will be back with us. Yeah. All right. So
we're getting Tony shirts next week.
So we appreciate you guys staying tuned. Have fun. We love you guys. We'll guys see you next week here on Epic Interactions. You guys keep it epic.